This is not a graph of the earthquakes in Mexico. No, no. This is the social presence of the Honey Badger Radio. Welcome to the Country, folks. I'm here with Little Miss Anonymous and Poisoning the Well, Fat Pat, and the birthday boy himself, Schmeckel. Happy birthday, Schmeckel.
Fuck
Thank you.
Yeah, one down. One down, 3 to go.
Yeah.
See, Allison made an ass of herself today.
Yeah, this being the first ever Bloodapalooza on the Kumite, and all day what was it all day streaming, whatever, blood sports.
It was a long fucking time.
Yeah. I don't know how many fights they had. I know that people were there.
People were there. They said some things. Shit happened.
Yeah. And Allison from Honey Badger, and I should full disclosure, I guess I actually like the Honey Badgers, but their performance today was bad.
You should stop saying they, because it was just Allison.
Yeah, but she comes in and she essentially doesn't stay, at least from what I could saw, and she presented her fans of the Honey Badgers. Some of them I've talked to, like Mod Wayne or whatever, and then she just disappears and she lets them argue on their behalf. I'm like, the fuck
well, no,
was that?
she shilled. Well, shield is probably the right word. The fundraiser for the court case, and then tried to say that. Yeah, she tried to say that they brought it up, but no.
That's what I heard. Is that Fane had watched a lot of the stream leading up to his time, and he said that he had caught. He just, I said, because I was busy all day. I was, planting hydrangeas and shit. So
very nice, very heterosexual.
Look, I got so amped up about this Kumite, the Bloodapalooza. I actually challenged my wife about 3 times to a fight. She was making macaroons last night, man. I didn't even know what a macaroon was, but she goes, what do you think, purple or blue? I went, blue. And she goes, I'm thinking purple. I went, fight me. And she goes, sorry, what? And I went,
I'm on her side.
I'm like, I'm sorry. Guess what color the macaroons are? They're fucking blue. Okay?
This is bullshit.
Patriarchy. File a complaint.
I'm going to with her supervisor. Dude.
Domestic
color.
But yeah, Fane said he'd listened to most of it. He goes, look, the early streams were a little flat. And he goes, honestly, the Honey Badger stream was basically just a chance to try to get in front of enough attention to shill a cause, which it's good. I'm all for shilling a cause, but it's Bloodapalooza. It's like,
that's the wrong audience you go
to
you're something like that.
The audience that look, they're out for blood. They're not.
They don't give a shit about your cause.
They tip for tears. Like it's like tipping a stripper that's crying. I tip per tear. I will fucking pay to watch you cry, man.
That's how you get the bigger dollars.
Yeah, you want cry your ass off, man.
By the way, we have a super chat from Jordan Carey that says, "Happy birthday, Schmeckel."
Oh, the Schmecks. I'm just glad that Schmeckel is actually in this stream. Last concert I showed up on, he just dipped out. He was even involved.
Yeah, no, he just fucking left.
He set it up. He contacted me 3 times about it. Deuces. He just dipped out.
Yeah, he only showed up for you, and you weren't even there. What a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I think that would be the second time we've invited Pat on, and I didn't show.
Well, actually, yeah, one of them was on my channel, and you couldn't, and it would not connect for you. That was fun.
Apparently.
Oh yeah, I brought on Opal. She made him rather uncomfortable for 2 hours. Look, it was great.
Look, I forgot. I was gonna fight Opal today. I was actually gonna start a fight with her while I was on the stream, but it was getting hot and heavy, and I didn't have enough time. I was gonna fire off some shots at Opal this morning. I don't know. like maybe just because I challenged my wife over macaroons about to fight me, that I was like ramped up this morning. I was ready for blood sports, and I was like, oh, I'm going in, and then all of a sudden, Opal posts something about her earphones going out, and I went, "The fuck's an earphone?" And I just got mad. I was like, what the fuck's an earphone? I was like, do you mean headphones? She goes, no, the ones that go in your ear. I'm like, you mean earbuds? And she goes, you can call them earphones too. I'm like, no, you can't.
Would you like me to invite her here?
Yes, bring Opal in. I will settle this. You want to look, if anybody wants some good blood sports, you want the shit that's going to go down, the shit that happened earlier today, fucking child's play. This shit is for
You're gonna scream at a little girl about her fucking wrong wording about your phone.
That's some real fucking blood sport.
I want some explanations. I didn't realize I had an issue with this until I saw the words put together. Earphones. Leave it
to a woman to find your trigger, right?
Fuck yeah. It made me mad.
Apparently.
Samaj, what the fuck are you doing?
He's
Googling what am I doing?
He's setting up the ring right now, man. This is the same one. This is the ring that we were in earlier today.
Yeah. Hey, it's Barry.
Yo.
You're the wrong cunt we were expecting, but hey, you'll do for now.
Trying to set up some blood sports between Opal and Pat here.
Yeah, I got a fucking issue right now.
Were you watching that?
What are
you checking out that Kumite?
What the fucking the 18-hour one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we all have 18 hours to watch streams all fucking day. Don't you know that?
I saw a little bit of Pat and Sophane's one. You guys are funny as fuck. You're really entertaining.
It makes it very difficult to argue against two guys that are just like the goofballs. It's like, who are you fighting? Like at some point you're like, okay, you're fighting Bozo. Well, I don't understand.
Yeah. And the fact that like Sophane like laughs at Soyphane and shit, it's hard to take.
That was I always told Fane that, and because honestly, when I first met the jackass, and he called himself Sophane, I was like, I don't like that guy because he's easy, not like up front, just on the perimeter. You're like douchebag, calls himself Sophane, but then you meet the guy and he's very self-aware, and you're like, well, he knows. So how do you get mad at a guy? He's like, he knows he's being a douchebag. It's purposeful, which actually makes your emotions on him change so much that he stands out, and it's a game. It's brilliant.
So what's this bout about? What's this?
I got a question. I don't want to poison the well, but have you ever heard the term earbud or earphones?
Earphones, yeah.
Okay, so you know what earbuds are, right?
Yeah.
And you know what headphones are?
Yeah.
Would you ever refer to either of those things as earphones?
Yeah, I've heard that. That's common, yeah.
Fucking Aussie. I knew it. Look, you can't trust a guy, his toilet water goes the wrong direction. It doesn't make sense, dude.
You can't get him on your side. Oh fuck.
It's not like super common, but I have actually heard people.
No, that's
Come on, you're talking to a guy that eats like shit out of a jar.
Vegemite? Are you shitting
Yes.
on Vegemite right now, dude?
Yes.
Vegemite isn't half bad. I think it's
It
actually
is fucking disgusting.
Not a bad rap. I think it's
No.
presented. I think
No.
because everyone's understanding of Vegemite is based off a song.
No.
And
Have
they
you
go into
eaten
it
it
blind.
before? Have you eaten it before?
Yeah, of course.
It's fucking disgusting. What is wrong with you?
You eat shit called poutine.
Look,
Yeah, poutine's cheese and gravy, man. What are you gonna get cheese and gravy?
the fact that it's got gravy as well, it looks like
Gravy is fucking delicious.
No, it is a lot better with like a tomato sauce.
I got problem with Canadians now too. God damn it.
Hey, Bruckus.
I was unaware that we'd be joined by Bearing and Fat Pat.
You're welcome.
Yeah, get the dick sucking out of the way.
Yeah, you're gonna fanboy now because we're already embarrassed for you.
I'm not gonna dick. Hold on a second. I'm not dick sucking anybody today. I was just like taken aback. All I saw was Samaj, Little Miss Anonymous, and fucking Schmeckle on the screen when I joined the fucking hangout, and all of a sudden here's an Australian and a fucking jackass from.
Look,
Georgia.
I'm arguing with the fact that Bering hasn't ever tried a bloomin' onion, and in America, that's anti-Aussie. If you're gonna try,
I mean, bloomin' onions are delicious.
They're fucking delicious.
They are fucking delicious.
Where'd you hear that from? Where'd you get that info?
It's fucking delicious.
Personal experience, Bering. They are
Right.
fucking fantastic. I've had them. Oh my god, I want some now.
How can you? Oh, is that what poutines are? Is that what?
No.
A whole different fucking thing, man. What the
How
hell?
did this
Sugar tits knows how delicious it looks. She tasted it with her eyes.
It's like an onion ring, but you don't ring the onion.
It's a fancy onion ring. It's for
It's
fancy.
My
a beautiful onion ring. It's a pretty onion ring.
my mom just came home from Mexico the other day, and she had to stop off at, I think it was Seattle, and she stopped off at a restaurant and ordered some like French fries and a hamburger and all that, and she asked for gravy and some cheese, and the restaurant people like looking at her like, yeah, we have that. Why? She says, "Oh no, yeah, I'll take that." Okay. And they're actually watching her. She's putting the gravy on the French fries.
Wait, she made her own poutine at her restaurant.
She made her own poutine, and the waiter was just sort of looking at her, going, "What?
That is fantastic. That is phenomenal.
I was
Your mom
looking
is my hero.
She should just flat out say, "Yeah, I'm Canadian."
It's the best.
They didn't know.
It's the best hangover cure I've ever had. Honestly, is poutine. And I literally got engaged to my wife over poutine, so I can't.
Wow.
I was in British Columbia.
Where in BC?
We were at the quarter pound. I don't know. It was the quarter farthing pub, and we had just gotten to town. We went on this like bar crawl through.
Where?
It was called quarter.
No, what city?
I don't know, dude. I just told you I was
the
hammered.
name of the bar?
The Canadian one.
I was hammered and eating poutine. What the fuck do you want from me? I actually got engaged that night. I just told you all these things. I'm clearly not of right mind.
And don't let your missus
marry you.
Don't let her hear that. That's a bad thing.
Fuck that shit. It's already over. She fucking ended it, dude. Oh, wait, now she's calling.
You're getting a fucking divorce now. Shit.
Hold on, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. Hey, baby.
I can hear you discussing the poutine engagement.
No, sweetie, it's not about you. It's not about you. It's not about you. Shh.
I'm really aggressive right now.
I love you. I'm talking trash to these other bitches.
Said you were getting.
He doesn't remember where he fucking proposed to you.
No, you remember the name of the bar.
What was the name of the bar we were at when we were in
Oh, you
poutine?
can't even remember the
We
name
called
of the
Penny
bar.
Farthing?
What?
Was the bar called Penny Farthing or something? We were eating poutine and we got engaged.
I was drunk. I was singing Celine Dion.
She was singing Celine Dion. She was trying to be as Canadian as she could be. She didn't know. All right. We were trying to ship Bieber back to y'all. That was all we knew. It was drunk. Whatever. That's why I wanted to marry her. All right. I love you, sweetie. I'll stop yelling at these silly bitches. What? What? You want to fight me? Fight me.
Next time, I'm
Let's go. Fat family scissors. Let's go. All right.
We have a super chat, and I think Pat should read it.
Oh, what happened?
What happened? Do you even have the chat open?
I'll pull the chat up. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's from Franklin, my dear, our favorite patron. Fat Pat, you can always come live with me if you want to kick it. Look, I live
Please read that one more time for me.
You can always come live with me if you
Live,
Oh,
Pat.
I'm sorry. I'm live streaming. Look, I can live with him anytime I want. But he is about like 30 minutes from me. I'll drive straight to his.
Well, there you go.
Casa.
We all know you'll just end up over at fucking Sophane's house again if you do get kicked out.
That's probably more
You're
accurate.
hitting way too close to home right now. That's literally my. Like if I could pull, if I gotta pull the parachute on this the ripcord on this fucking relationship, Spain. It's where I go. I have no options.
The fucked up part is I can only imagine.
That's her plan too.
No, I can only imagine that if that does happen, and God forbid it ever does, but like if it does happen, I could totally see Fane got his Hugh Hefner shit on, standing at the front door with a fucking nice pipe, just looking at you like, I knew you'd be back.
Yeah, let me tell you something. One of the most popular conversations that Fane and I ever have off cam is if we could get rid of these bitches, we could make so many videos, dude.
Why don't you just go gay? I mean, it's totally a choice. You could.
Oh
Totally
my
do
god,
that.
I'd be super into gay, but he has a really big dick, and I'm terrified of it. It is terrifying.
That is not something I ever thought I'd know about. So
Oh my God.
all right.
You gotta fucking warn me before you drop a bomb like that.
Like he literally has a T-shirt that says "biggest dick in the band." We call him Bowling Pin for a reason. Because he throws it in gutters. I'm telling you, the guy is a slut with a giant hog. It's weird. It's like we make fun of him because it's like awkward. We're like,
Well, have you seen it?
oh yeah, dude. Actually, I got it. Actually, my wife actually sent me the. It was his Fane's girlfriend at the time. This is like 11 years ago. It was Fane's. I was dating Brittany, and Fane's girlfriend texted a picture to her and that she immediately forwarded to me. And I was like, the fuck is that thing? I thought he had like a python that bit him. I was like, holy shit, that poor dude.
I think it's been long enough now that I could finally tell people that he accidentally uploaded some homemade videos to his personal YouTube channel once.
He uploaded his videos, and I was trying to go in to do some editing on the computer, and this is back when I was still living there. And I go on the computer, I turn on the computer, and all of a sudden, I'm just seeing screenshots, and I started to realize on these little like homemade videos that Fane made, I'm like, wow, I know who the star of the film is. It has nothing to do with the girl at all. It's his. It's his dong. It's
he uploaded it to YouTube.
Yeah, and I don't think he understood what was happening. And it was
I was messaging him over and over again. Holy fuck! Do you realize what you've done?
What was
I yelled at him
where did he intend to upload it?
I don't think he did.
No, he meant to I think he was trying to like move files around, and I thought he could like. I think he thought. Now we never had a big conversation about it, but I told him like, hey man, don't upload your private porn stash to YouTube. Like. It's you porn, you idiot. Like you're so dumb. And I'm sitting there, I was like, by the way, everyone can tell that you're still very vain because the entire video is more of like the journey of your penis. It's like The Hobbit. But it found
this is like the best plug for his YouTube channel. If you want to see accidental porn,
like he's trying to find a cock ring to throw into the volcano, aka the whore he found.
I bet she's a nice lady. Come on,
she is not. She's an alcoholic with a dirty mouth. Fane finds a parallel. That's what his issue is.
I was gonna tell Baron you need to get Sugar Tits a biggest dick in the band shirt, but now I'm just like I don't think she needs that shirt now. It might not be a good idea because she might accidentally upload personal porn. That's not even you. That's not even you and her. It's just like porn that a friend of hers sent her for some reason.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's probably Fane.
It's suit yourself and his girlfriend. There you go.
Yeah, no one sue yourself's you porn account still fine.
Are you sure?
I don't know. Like if he gets demonetized on you porn, what the fuck do we have, guys? Like,
I don't think you porn's ever
too
gonna
filthy for you porn.
Well, I'm starting to see that Pornhub is starting to monetize their channel. I'm like, really?
Are they really?
Yeah. I was like, they've got Adam and Eve. KY are starting to advertise on I mean, I don't know.
And now Bering is going to make a video on it.
Maybe
we should all just switch to YouPorn.
I'll start live streaming on YouPorn if I can, or Pornhub or whatever the fuck. Yeah.
Do you have to be topless?
Missing on. Well, you get some cheese, you'll be fine. Missing
Fuck
on.
you! I said no.
Schmeckle, Anon. Maybe we should go out there and make a video on like YouPorn or something like that, or make a channel.
Okay.
Oh no, the
cut
stream will be on multiple porn sites in the near future.
Hear me out.
I got some work for you.
Good. Hear me out. We go on these channels and then we apply for sponsorship, and then we can finally get the Tenga eggs.
We need the Tenga egg plug. They still follow me on Twitter.
They follow me too. I'm like, God damn it, guys! Just
what? They won't give us money because we keep doing it for free.
By the way, they'll stop.
Exactly.
They'll stop following you if you pull it out of your ass.
Hey man, you cannot shove those up your ass.
You got to work harder for it.
You need. Have you ever touched one before?
You can shove anything up your ass if you try hard enough.
You'd have to put something in it to shove it up your ass, and then it would probably break. They're really soft. They're a little like floppy, jiggly.
They're gentle, as we call them.
I mean, I guess. They're their trainer.
Now, Trippy Poop in the chat has a very good point, Samaj. You could stream losing your 8-year virginity. I mean, it has to have basically grown back by now.
Has it been 8 years?
We set up the Pornhub thing. We can get it going, Samaj.
Is there a crowdfunder thing going?
Basically, all we gotta do is find a willing woman.
Look, I got a few cam girls.
Pornography is not.
Wait, are they
cam
willing?
girl will do.
If you get a couple cam girls on to like talking, I think that would be all you need.
We missed like most of that.
Good. You're welcome.
your internet was like, nah.
Don't let them know our secrets.
That's really
how dirty are you willing to go? Are you willing to wear lots of protection?
Or none?
We're talking like getting a whore and stuff like that. Yeah, probably.
We're talking the type of lady where you have to wear multiple condoms because it burns through the first couple layers.
If you wear more than one, it actually reduces its effectiveness.
I'm sure that's. I'm sure that's.
How do you come to know facts like that?
I took sex ed in high school like a normal human being.
Is a pretty basic thing.
Yeah, but that was Canadian sex ed. That doesn't count.
It was real facts. none of your fucking banana up the ass shit you get down there.
You're not even a real country.
Yeah, you're just jealous our money's prettier than yours.
Fight me!
I don't give a fucking purple ass money.
Our prime minister's prettier than your president. Yeah, fucking fight me now.
All of our presidents have been fugly as hell. What the hell's wrong with you?
Also, the guy responded to this in the chat because I just got it. Bernie Strong beer. No, I will not fuck Liz Reptile. No.
Every time we're talking about getting you a whore, everybody brings up Liz. That's not very nice, you guys.
It's a weird guy.
She's definitely not getting paid.
Yeah, she's the kind of chick you see in the front of the slot machines at Vegas, smoking a Virginia Slim, just like, you want to throw it in?
I think you kind of have to throw it in.
Yeah, I'll throw my golf pistol down your mine shaft. Sweet.
The best part is you got 3 different options. So you can go in the pussy or either.
You can make options. You just got to cut holes.
I could have gone my whole life without seeing that fucking nude, and then Bearing popped up onto Proper Villains Live and made it so I could see it, and I'm mad still. I'm still fucking mad that happened.
Yeah, no, I've still not seen it.
Showing that to everyone.
It's one of those things. If you see it, you do instantly regret it, and you want other people to share your pain. Sort of thing.
Yeah, so I still have it, and I fucking refuse.
It took me less than 5 minutes to share it with people. It's exactly what Bearing said. I needed people to share in the pain.
You went looking for it.
Although, for legal purposes, I loved it and masturbated to completion. Very good.
Only once, and it took effort.
No effort. Blew my load very quick. It was embarrassing. Uh,
Oh, Nana's gonna be mad.
why? Because Liz looks older than her.
Yeah.
Don't worry, she doesn't need to be threatened.
She's very upset.
A trippy poop. I already have a flashlight.
But anyway,
It's been 8 years. Of
back
course,
to
I
it.
bought
He
one.
has Tenga eggs too.
I wore those things out.
It just
back-
made it all
back-
the more funny because I'm not looking at chat, so it just came out of nowhere.
I need to stop looking at the chat. I keep seeing my name. I'm like, well, who's saying what?
Here, I'll put the pop out link for the chat, the side chat for you.
But back to what we were talking about before.
About
How the fuck did Allison embarrass herself so bad?
oh my god.
All I heard
busy
was
old-
that she was just shilling a cause, and it had nothing to do with the debate.
She ended up going pretty badly, did she?
Yeah, she made an ass of herself.
Well,
Yeah,
that
listened to
she
the start
didn't.
of it, but
As far as I can tell, she didn't stick around to actually have a debate. She just
Oh,
sort
she
of,
came back.
yeah, she came back, but she just sort of came to say, "Oh, here's one of our patrons. You can debate him." I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
After she was being an ass on Twitter about it too. Like she bailed and then took to Twitter.
It was
And
shit.
then
was
have
that the
somebody
bloke
else
that said
go
that?
into
Was that the
fight
bloke that
for
was
it.
really nervous?
Yeah.
All we're saying is it looks really weird. It looks shady. It's like, what are you doing there, Allison? And I thought she was better than that. So I don't know. Maybe she's having an off day. Maybe she couldn't because she's going through this legal thing right now, like to do stuff, so she can't be on there and actually say anything controversial. I don't know.
If that was the case, then she wouldn't be uploading any videos right now or doing live streams with the rest of the honey badgers. But she's doing that, so that wouldn't make sense.
The blood sports stuff has been in the news lately as this terrible, awful, right wing something or other. Like the news media, they talked about Andy Worski and in the morning Kumite. It's bad publicity, and so it could be for her sake. She's just going to pop in real quick. Hey, I can't do this. Here's someone else, and then pops out. I mean, if that was the case, okay, but she needs to explain that that's what she's doing.
I would not be surprised if the reason why Blood Sports is actually in the news is because of fucking Christy Winters and her goddamn group.
By
Why?
the way, Schmeckel Failure is in the chat, and he's calling you out for not showing up on the Kumite.
I was busy all day. I was gone all day. If you want to do a kumite, basically any other day we can set something up.
Why don't you just let him come in now?
This particular day, I was doing shit.
Failure accomplished. Beat on you. He's beat on you, my brother.
Yeah, to be fair, Failure, today is Schmeckel's birthday. Family took him out and all that stuff, so yeah. That's an excuse so far.
Real life shit for the day.
Yeah, apparently. I was surprised when you came on here and you weren't drunk.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I'm working on it. I'll get there.
Well, it won't happen again, is what you're trying to say, huh?
Too fucking slow, man. Too fucking slow.
It'll happen occasionally, now and then. That's it. Yeah, you're not gonna get too much sobriety. That's asking a lot.
Yeah, you suck when you're sober.
I know. Well, when I'm sober, I suck to the point that I can hear myself sucking. I become very self-aware of the fact that I suck.
Do you and Failure have beef? Are you gonna fight something out?
Yeah. Failure wants me on the Kumite.
What's the issue?
Oh, did you go to the
I'm
inferior
not sure
channel?
of the exact issue. I have some thoughts, but I don't know. We'll Kumite it up at some point.
In other words, it will happen.
For a second, I thought you were in the fucking bathroom, Pat. I was like, what the fuck?
No, I decided I wanted to change computers I was hooked up to because the one I was working with was having lagging issues.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, if that's your bathroom, why is Darth Vader behind the toilet?
Question: Who actually watched Kumite today?
Watch
Literally
little bits.
nobody.
Not
Oh.
all the way through, just bits and pieces.
I caught it when I actually woke up. Thankfully, it was just before Fane versus Warski, and I gotta say, from what I saw of the Kumite, because I got to see at least 2 bouts. My favorite part of the Kumite has got to be when Pat shocked the living fuck out of Fane.
Did you actually tase him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Look, I made the decision without his approval. I said, so I'm just gonna hold this taser because I was like, if he gets too salty or a little too sideways, I'm gonna tase the fuck out of him. And kind of surprised him with it. I kind of let him. I warned him early. I just let him know that it was there. And then later on, he just kind of got a little sideways. And I'm like, nope, stay on course, motherfucker.
But by the way, we got a super chat, $2 from AW. This is enough for a beer, right? First of all, not in Canada. Second of all,
You gotta stop giving them the good ones for the small donations, Samaj. Come on, they gotta work a little harder for it.
Anon, you have not heard Samaj when he's really trying. These aren't the good ones.
Are they not? Did we not get any good ones yesterday?
If we get a big donation, you'll know the good one when you hear it. Samaj has spent a lot of time researching the subject extensively. He knows what a moan sounds like. Trust me.
The sad part is that if you spend 8 years of doing nothing but watching porn, you only hear the woman, and so.
Have you named your fleshlights yet?
Yeah, I bet you don't even see dicks anymore.
I mean, there is a
not
thing
unless
called
they're
lesbian
black.
porn.
Oh no.
Now, we have a question for Anon in the chat from
Get fucked.
William Stenchen. Oh, what's the point of having such a good camera if you're going to wear a mask? Little Miss Anonymous.
I'm sorry, what?
What's the point of having such a good camera if you're gonna wear a mask?
You'll keep repeating it. I'm still not gonna answer it.
Look
You
at that
gave
sweet
you a
shirt.
backhanded
She's gotta get
compliment.
Exactly. I'm here for advertising purposes.
Her titties are what's shopped out. Those are paid for titties.
You guys haven't given me any fucking money.
What?
Hey,
Yeah,
you
bullshit.
actually you told me to give you fucking money to vamp.
No, not you. The Poison
No,
Dwell
oh,
motherfuckers.
yeah.
They're not paying me advertising
Oh, yeah,
space
you
or
guys are
anything.
terrible. You
Wait.
should be paying her for the large amount of advertising space she's giving you.
But we love them titties.
Yeah, but that doesn't help me.
Are you saying that we need to treat your chest like a billboard?
Doesn't help me.
You know what? That needs to be the next thing. You need to have a little piece of paper and a Sharpie next to the thing. And people that send in super chats, you'll write down whatever the fuck their super chat is and put it on. And then that's the way it helps. Like, oh, you get to have X amount of minutes.
Of what? Wait, of what?
Of tit space.
The tit space, yeah.
We should start a new social
Wait a
media
minute.
site called
Bernie
Tit
Strongbear
Space.
would like to know how much to get a non to moan instead of Samaj. I'm gonna assume the answer is a flat no, but if you want to give a number, a non.
Well, I mean, is this the money I get? Do I get to keep it?
I'll give you 90%. 90% of anything
deal.
you moan.
Yeah, he's losing money on that deal, by the way.
I gotta
He's
pay my
losing
fucking
money.
artist somehow.
Pay me to be here.
Look, how about this? If they do say that they want, this is like a message they want Anon to read or whatever, then she can take 100%. I don't care. I mean, it's her money.
If Samaj will give you his cut, then yeah, 100%.
We actually had people like one time when we were having the Opal on there, we're having the chat, sending us like lewd stuff for her to read out. I mean, that helped out. So.
As long as you don't have Opal read out your dirty shit. It's awkward.
It's disturbing.
Oh no, that's the best.
It's not a way to keep an audience that you want.
Yeah.
But here,
They-
how much to
you
get?
might get a lot of viewers, but they're not the type of people you necessarily won't watch.
Hey, look at Andy Worski. You get some good viewers. They pay a lot of money.
But how much to get Bearing to moan is the real question.
No,
Bearing will do what he's fucking told.
You can't afford it, mate. You cannot afford it. Trust me.
Oh, you
Yeah,
high
your money
paid.
has to come in upside down. It makes no sense.
Come on. No, he moans backwards.
Yeah.
Is that gnome? That's gnome, isn't it? Fuck. You gotta send a gnome to Bering.
I don't want to stand up Michael Rollins. Why?
Speaking of Bering, I'm digging the new format you're doing on the Patrick channel. The interviewers.
I've got some good ones coming up this week. I've got looks like I've got fucking Count Dankula.
Yes.
And Sargon, and who else was there? Some black guy.
We're trying to get some black guy to come to Atlanta. He's gonna I think we're gonna bring him in. We're gonna do a meetup here in Atlanta, do a live stream with him. I don't think I'll tase him, but maybe.
Why not?
Maybe.
Ooh,
I said maybe. It depends on what drinking game we end up playing. If it's electric bingo battle shots, then he gets tased.
Don't
Why
put
don't
it
you
on
just-
YouTube,
why don't you
that'll
just-
probably
why don't you
be
just
a
tase
hate
him?
crime.
Yeah, at this point, it's a hate crime. You can't do anything to a black guy, especially if he calls himself some black guy.
Oh, it's fine.
But I bought his
Tase Fane. It'll be.
I bought his RIP Marcus shirt. Is that appropriation or is that supportive? I don't understand.
It's offensive. Put it that way. It's offensive. Just,
The fact that someone calls him Marcus.
What?
It's a meme, dude. Google it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Get educated. Do it yourself. Google it.
Educate yourself, damn it.
So, what do you think about this thing with YouTube and the banning the conservatives by accident?
I still don't understand what they mean by accident.
My bad, you guys. That's what I kept
quotes.
saying. That's what I said. I have a problem buying anything they sell.
From what I understand, it is their excuse is we hired 10,000 something fucking YouTube heroes or like moderators or whatever, and some of them might have been a little trigger happy. They didn't quite know the rules. They saw
I
right
made
wing
this video like 6 months ago. I made the same video about the YouTube purge and the way that the YouTube heroes are going to treat it, and it was a bloodbath, and it's coming to fruition. And as much as I think that the video we made was hilarious, it is a horror story. It's like
I think accident. I think that when they say accident, what they actually mean is too many people noticed, and
Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
yeah.
you didn't need a big ball of red yarn to connect the dots on that one. It was like clearly there was one arc that they were going after today or this week, and it was like, Jesus Christ, guys.
Yeah, I mean, if it was like an accident, like an actual accident, there would be like other channels. But because it was mostly conservative, well, was it mostly conservative, or were there any other ones that were affected by this?
Well, yeah, it was. Yeah.
It was the outlying right side.
Right, it was a little too many for it to be a coincidence.
If you were too close to the fringe, you got cut.
Yeah, it was conservatives to the point where they had to come out and say, we might have accidentally targeted some conservative.
Well, that was the same thing with the LGBTQ community. They got upset when they started getting cut because it was very obvious. It was all at once, them. And now it's the alt-right's turn, or the right side, whether it's alt-right or just too right from what they want.
The only one that wasn't right is AIU, but people sort of tend to call him right, but he's actually a lefty.
Well, yeah, he's just an aggressive lefty. That was the difference. It was like it was his tactics. I think that just got under their skin. Because that was the other thing. Like Sargon, that was I thought was like he was a guy that actually before the election was the right aggregate, for Trump and all this stuff, and talking about all this stuff, and then it was like he kind of shifted gears, or wasn't going to go that far right, that whole movement, but like he got attacked too. It didn't matter. It was just like too aggressive politically came across.
So before the election, did you sort of see Sargon going further right than he did, sort of thing?
Yeah. I was actually surprised that Sargon, because I thought he was trending right, and then post election, kind of I wouldn't say waffled, but just kind of like stopped immediately in his tracks and just kind of like held in this plane of right leaning, but didn't keep the. But I was kind of shocked at the first when he pre-election was trending right, and then all of a sudden just kind of seemed to cease on the right movement, and then got stagnant, and then he got struck down, and I kind of saw this trend on the right being just kind of targeted a little bit, and I was like, oh shit, like that happened.
Yeah. But it was probably the election. I mean, I think the election really polarized people, sort of thing. I mean, I think he couldn't stand the thought of a Clinton fucking administration.
Look, as much as I am a Republican, I really do not like Clinton. I really don't, and I felt like they got Clinton fucked Bernie. I think he would have been a better competitor against Trump.
I think he would have won.
Well, to be fair, I mean, people who raise the dead are look. People who raise. I'm just saying that people who raise the dead can't really be trusted.
Yeah, that necromancer power, I don't like it.
Wait. I want to read something from the chat. I've just been scrolling through some of the older messages. Failure says, "Hey Samaj, you need someone who actually pays. Holla at me, homeboy. I'll toss you some shekels for some thumbnails. Take him up on that, Samaj. The Kumite is making good money right now."
I could see that. Yeah, I'll look into it. I have a few things. I'm kind of really busy right now.
I know you're busy.
Look, failure.
They can offer you a decent price. They got the money right now. They can give you a good amount. Look into it.
I'll look into it. I need to finish what I'm working on first, but yeah, I'll look into it. I'll message you.
Oh, damn. Message failure.
Yeah, all right, that's one. Sorry, I'm working right now. I'm a little distracted.
With Tenga eggs.
Not yet.
Not yet.
That's later.
No. Tenga eggs. The Tenga eggs are not to be mentioned on this fucking stream. Not until they give us money.
No, fuck you.
No, up until then, we are. What was that other sex toy I found? The fucking hand solo. The hand solo.
Oh God.
That's the perfect name.
But have they followed you on Twitter?
I found the hand solo when I was like 13, dude.
What's a hand solo? What is it?
It's just masturbating.
No, it's an actual thing.
Yeah, it's that toy. It's like think a rubber sheath that goes over your fingers and wraps around your cock, and
so it kind of gives you like webbed fingers, sort of thing. Like.
So you don't want to get cum on your own hand? Is that what your hang up is?
I think it vibrates.
It's called
it vibrates and is like ridged or whatever.
Well, I think what you described is a little different. Think like a brass knuckles, except it's around like a tube that vibrates. It's not a full tube; it's a half a tube.
Oh, sit on a dryer while you're masturbating. Who cares? Jesus Christ.
That might be a little too noisy.
No, you don't know how I masturbate.
Go to the laundry.
Do you put your asshole on the corner of the fucking washing machine?
I'm not giving you my secrets.
That means yes.
Super chat.
How much for your masturbatory tips?
$69.
$69.
$69, and Pat will he'll teach you how to do
masturbate.
it.
I'll teach you how to fuck a glove full of jelly.
Full of jelly. Oh
how much to get you to scissor Samaj?
Oh, he'd do that for free.
No, I have standards.
You do not.
It's $68. You give me $68.68. scissor time.
All right.
That actually,
wow, it's gonna cost you a lot more to get to him than.
What was it? On Ghastly's channel, I did on my honeymoon. I was trying to scissor my wife in the middle of the honeymoon, and that's when the Fat Family Scissors showed up.
What the
Wife is super not into it.
Clearly,
she's a normie. What are you gonna do?
Oh, Trippy Poop says he'll scissor Samaj. Will you do it for free?
Oh, God, it's like this panhandling of scissoring.
Just undercut the fuck out of Pat here.
Pat, you shouldn't scissor Sophane on your streams with 6868 as the payment so often if you don't want it brought up so often.
Look, what I found is 6868 is way higher than 1488. So I win.
Do you?
Okay.
Trippy Poop says he'll do it for a ride. So somebody needs to just drive him to Samaj and he'll do it. Do we have any takers? I don't know how far you are. Trippy, where are you? We will find you a ride. We will get you to Samaj.
I will ride that washing machine all the way to Smosh.
oh my god!
I just put some little wheels on it. It's fine. Did Schmeckle leave and not leave anybody in charge?
Look, that's what Schmeckle's. That's his whole game.
Oh no, he always leaves somebody in charge.
Nah. The last couple times I've been involved in this, he just bails.
It's all that beer
he leaves his co-host.
He's like everyone's talking. I can go rub one out of my dryer when no one's looking. It'll be great.
Dude, to my knowledge, I think his wife likes to blow him while they're on stream. So
that's only happened a couple times. I only know that because I think we caught them.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, okay, it happened once, no one caught it. It happened again, somebody caught it. That pretty much means that I think they're being a little more careful sometimes. Just a little more careful.
Maybe a little bit more careful. Yeah.
She's just got a little box. She's sitting under the desk.
He raised the whatever the fuck the desk is or the stool is that he's fucking sitting the shit on.
He has a real computer chair now.
So wait, that's what my problem is. I have my desk over slate. That's a bad blowjob position. I need to get like shag carpet.
Knee pads, cheaper option.
There you go, knee pads. There you
Get
go.
her a butt donut. You know, one of those donuts. Those are comfortable
to kneel on.
To sit on. Wait, it really depends how tall you are.
I think it's more depending on how tall she is, right?
No, not really. How far off the ground is your junk?
Well, it depends on the chair. Now we're arguing about the chair size.
You wearing high heels?
Always.
I've met him in person. I can say with the utmost honesty, he does, and he looks damn good in those heels.
It makes my legs look delicious.
Makes your ass pop out too. It's fantastic.
Jesus. Hey, I gotta fuck off, guys. I gotta finish a video. I've been distracted all day. I'm working on a video about Kate Smurthwaite, the fucking.
Oh my god! What did she do this time?
She's made her thing is she does these feminist, leftist, atheist comedy videos because she's a professional comedian. She made a 6-minute video all about
I'm so sick of the professional comedians.
All about how she's not ashamed to report internet abuse, and if anyone wants to report internet abuse on her behalf, go for it. She'd appreciate it.
Is this that blonde Australian bitch that you've done you've done videos on before?
No, she's from England. She's a really crab-faced fucking British bitch, like really skinny fucking.
The one that doesn't make sense.
She's got like a big nose. Yeah, and she doesn't make sense, and she just. I don't know why she even still bothers. She's been like pwned over the internet for years.
Yeah, like every fucking talking point is just she contradicts herself in her fucking points every time.
This video is like anti-comedy. It's fucking depressing. She's literally telling her audience, you should go through my comment section, and if there's any abuse there or basically criticism of me, please report it on my behalf. Report it on my behalf.
No,
it's cringy.
that's like part of me like feels like she's like inciting a hate mob or something like that. Defend me and all that. Like, fucking Christ, it's cringy to watch her videos.
Yeah, but you know what the art of it is like no one wants to send hate mobs. I don't want to send hate mobs anywhere. But the art is responding to her and being really polite while being really like while criticizing her heaps. So you know she's going to get offended, but you're being polite and you try and make the criticism mob that are eventually going to go to her video do the same thing. Really, really polite criticism.
Yeah,
you're just Hitler.
Yeah.
Preset.
There's nothing you're going to do that's going to prevent a mob from moving that direction. But make sure that when they go, it's not coming across as bullying, but just honest critique. And that's like, yeah. And honestly, like on our channel, I try to be as goofy as possible to make our point or whatever. Which apparently we bury the lead way too much sometimes. Try to make your point without coming across as quote unquote bullying, because apparently nowadays everything's bullying. If you mention anything, it's just, oh my God, it's so off the fucking point.
Do you remember when I started last year? I started like it was just a little gimmick. I started the Bearing Mafia #Bearing Mafia, and we were sending like our audience from live streams to literally go and compliment people and then end it with #Bearing Mafia. And so, like, they go to like someone's channel and go, "You're looking really lovely today. Like, have you got new clothes, or did you have a haircut? You look stunning." #Bearing Mafia.
Yeah, that was.
I saw that. That was awesome.
I saw that. Yeah, there was that movement that started catching, which I really enjoyed. Leafy is here, did something similar, where his move was have everyone, instead of trolling them or saying, "Hey," it was just saying, "Hey, nice shirt." So everybody would get you this, "Hey, nice shirt," and it was like, you know that there was an insult there. It was like it was not a nice shirt.
but the thing is, I still got the mentality was then, see, we always said that Bearing could manipulate and control his audience and make them do what he wanted them to do, and this is the proof. It's like, motherfucker, you got complimented. You got complimented. That's not a bad thing. They're insane.
They weren't real compliments.
You're not trying to send hate. You're trying to send love and positive feelings. Somehow that's hateful.
Yeah,
that makes perfect sense. But then again, like they said, you're manipulating. So are you still doing the Bearing Mafia, or are you stopping that?
Oh, I don't actively push it, but every now and again it pops up and I have a giggle. I should refresh that shit. We'll have a round two.
Well, didn't you also try to get or at least get like a debate or a kumite with Christy Winters?
Oh, I've tried several times. Yeah.
That seems to be the ongoing battle right now. Is that
it's insane? It's insane. She was whinging and complaining at me for to have a conversation for ages, and I just kept saying, "Fine, bitch. We're doing it on my channel, and there's no moderator. I'm not going to have a formal debate with you because you're really good at them. I'm not going to say, yeah, no worries. Let's play on your home ground. We can have a discussion on my channel." And she finally agreed to that. And then said, "Oh, great. How about this date in like a month? I need a month so I can prepare my evidence and organize my witnesses."
Well, then give her a month. Did you not need that month?
Well, no, because I don't want to do that. Because I'm sort of in the middle of moving interstate at the moment, so I don't want her on my. I don't want to fucking have this looming date with Christy Winters in a month. Sort of thing. She can prepare herself, and then in 3 weeks, say, "Hey, Bearing, we want to have a discussion." I'll say, "Yeah, sure." But I'm not booking a month out. It's just
Look, we caught into that level because apparently Fane pissed off Worski, and it was like he pissed him off, and it was like we were so busy there was nothing we could have done. I'm like, great, so there's no fight back, so we just sit here, and then he just it wasn't until Tonka was like, "We'll do a Saturday stream." And it was like, boom, we got it. And I was like, okay, finally. Just get this shit off your chest. And honestly, it was just egos. It was egos battling egos. But
it wasn't anything that bad though, was it?
No, it wasn't. That was the problem. I the whole time I was like, you know that this has nothing to do with what the topic is. This has just two egos of just, man, you said mean things. I was like, oh my God, this is dumb. But I really would love, because like with Chrissy Winters and you, I'm like, you have a great way of holding back emotion, and she won't be able to. And you can bait someone into getting really pissed off. I did this once before when we talked on your stream about, I was like, man, he can keep his cool and act like he doesn't know what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, no, go on. I want to hear. Well, because I want you to give me it. What do you mean? And I was like, oh, he'll just crank him the fuck up. And I was like, in the work, I was like, Christy will fall the fuck apart. And I was like, oh, that's his move. It's so brilliant. All he does is just give them enough rope to hang themselves. It's fuck it.
I don't do that intentionally. That's the first I've heard.
It's just your debate policy. It's good.
Well, also, I guess you have to be careful when you're dealing with Christy Winters, because, I mean, if you say anything that's bad, she might try to, I don't want to say twist it around, but definitely not make you look in the best of light.
Oh, I'm waiting, because she'll be coming down on Fane and I soon, because we're going to MythCon, and it'll be that thing where all of a sudden we're just part of the fucking problem.
Nazi!
Yeah, there you go. The haircut.
I was gonna say, you got the fucking haircut.
You have the fucking haircut.
Mine's too long.
You and Pat basically have the same fucking haircut.
Mine's way too long.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I'd so get kicked out.
Both of you have a fucking dyke haircut.
I'll catch you later. It's good to chat.
Bye, Bang.
Take it easy, Baron.
Yep.
Good having you, Baron.
Don't criticize the hair, baby.
You know what's funny is when people started calling Bering a Nazi, and you know that he actually has blonde hair in real life, you just kind of think, ooh, that doesn't look good for him.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey.
What's up, Ian?
Yo. Not much.
So
and everything got awkward.
What did you do, Ian? You just come and ruin everything.
Wait, what happened?
I'm responding to the chat now. I'm just I didn't even notice. Hey, what's up, Ian?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening with other than you tasing Fane? What ended up happening with him versus Worski?
Fane really wanted to get some shit off his chest, and because he'd been going on about it, which we ended up doing a live stream instead of a video. We were originally going to do a video with a bunch of little bits and parts and shit, and I finally said, look, I'm tired of wasting energy on some shit I don't give a shit about, because our channel is actually a comedy channel based in atheism, which that kind of started getting kind of skewed at some point, but we're a comedy channel. I was like, and the shit that's going on right now with you and Andy on Twitter, and you're being called a pussy a lot, and it's kind of like developing your mind. I was like, we're friends with Andy. Just go talk to him. And then it started being the same. It was like, where it was like blood sports. And it got so popular. I was like, unfortunately, we haven't had the time to go on except for a Saturday. So when he finally you're gonna come here and give sassy looks?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna speed this up real quick.
I don't want to be in.
Well, you're right here.
You are now.
The camera's right here. So
Then turn the camera.
I don't be in it, but you know.
You're hanging out with Darth Vader. Everyone
I'm
can
not
see.
here right now. Turn it off. Jeez, turn it off. Turn it off.
The face Pat made.
What have you done?
His fucking priceless.
She's gone, and she's gone.
Just gonna tase you later, bro.
I thought you were watching Desperate Housewives.
I was, but I can't do the time.
Okay, I'm gonna tell a quick story, and then we'll come in there. I'll put my fingers in you. Let me. Are we?
No. I just need to cut off time. We're good.
All right, give me 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell them a quick story. Yeah, this is empty. Someone emptied this.
All right, I'm gonna be gone in 15 minutes.
15?
Someone emptied this?
All right, we're back in, baby. I got 2 hours. All right. It got into this thing where it started getting built up too much about Fane and Worski. It was kind of like it really got blown out of proportion. I think even Andy would admit to it that it was like he kind of beefed with him on like a quick Twitter thing. But now
Worski would not blow something out of proportion. Do you know who he is?
The attention is way more important, dude. Look, the show comes first, and it got to this point where Fane was like, what the fuck's going on? And it's like, there's no way that he can get in on the Kumite because of his work schedule. And we were working other shit behind the scenes, and we're doing all this other shit with our production company. I was like, fuck. So it finally got to the point where we just told where we were going to make this big video. And I said, last Sunday, I said, let's do a live stream. Do a live stream, get it off your chest. Say all the points you want to say. That way, at least Andy will hear your points instead of us doing a full fucking video, and I don't want to waste another hour on it. Just do a live stream. You get to get all your points out, say all your things, because everyone just calls you Soy Fane and that you're a faggot because he's totally a faggot, dude.
He had notes.
Oh, he did. Because that was me yelling at him, saying, "Look, if you're gonna go after him," I was like, "Make your point." I was like, "What's your point?" And so Fane really just said, you know what, I do need to make what my point is. So he started having to have notes, and he made a spreadsheet, got it together. He goes, this is what my issue was literally. And I said, okay, now put it in chronological order so you know exactly when shit happened, and that way you can clear the shit completely.
Box of wine's gone?
Did we drink a whole box of wine?
We drank that.
Oh, Franzia, you motherfuckers. Oh, sorry, black box. It's classy.
Is it in a box?
It's in a box, sweetie. Everyone's
opposite of classy.
You just
crack out the Mad Dog 2020.
Just put a straw in it like a jukebox.
Taking me back to high school with that Mad Dog.
So really, what happened was I just said I'm not gonna do a video where it turns into like a goddamn hate piece all of a sudden because it's not my move. Because honestly, I don't give a shit. Apathy is my strongest ally. I just don't care about things. I just want to go make jokes. And so I was like, look, get the show off her back. Andy's our buddy. Let's just deal with whatever this shit is and get the haters off. And we did it, and it went well. And then all of a sudden, Tonka was like, this Saturday, Andy Worski versus Sophie. And we're like, what? Oh, shit. So we got together, and we're like, let's just make a quick cut a quick promo, because as much as we don't care in the long run, because it's high school drama, and we're like, well, let's just get it out of the way. I was like, because honestly, Andy, you know that we could talk to him. We could just DM him right now and solve the problem. Everyone wants to see the blood, man. The bloodlust is real right now on Twitter and on the internets. So we're like, I was like, clear the air. I was like, and don't hold back. If you got some issue, and at one point he's really started piping up, and I wasn't going to stop him. I was like, well, go for it. Go for blood. And they got their shit worked out. I got to tase him, which is all I really wanted to do. And I think it went well in the long run. I will say that Fane stayed on longer than Andy. Andy bailed first, so I'm going to count that as Fane. I think is turning his bio on Twitter to 1-0 in the Kumite.
So at the end, the decision was that the Fane won.
I saw a lot in the chat was that because Fane stayed on beyond Worski, is that Fane won. Honestly, I think they both kind of came to a truce at the end. But that's just my opinion. Fane did stay on after Worski left. So in Kumite rules, that's a Fane win. So
fair enough.
Does he get $1?
Ooh, what?
Does he get $1? He won. Just get something.
What's his? What's the payout for winning?
Look, he got
lots of
teased.
Jaeger bombs.
Yeah, like we had the Jaeger cart there.
I want that booze cart.
That look, it's the best thing in the world. That's a combination of years of work to get that Jaeger machine and Red Bull cooler together on one cart. and we put all the booze in there, and we can just wheel it in when we need to. It's actually the idea was from the Rat Pack. If anybody knows anything about Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr., shit like that, would bring in a drink cart on stage, and it would just have all the cocktails, scotches, and bourbons and shit that they wanted, and they could just kind of drink while they're doing their shows. And so the idea was like, well, shit, the Rat Pack did that shit, and it's awesome. But I was like, it's the new age, and I was like, and we like Jaeger bombs, so I was like, let's put the Jaeger machine in. And so we just like wheeled it in there. It worked perfect, and the problem is that Fane likes to abuse that shit.
Do you have a bar at Fane's house, like an actual like?
We have a dry bar, up in the living room. That's
okay.
where all the champagne and the scotch is.
You
Downstairs is where the gut rod is.
If you want to bring up the Rat Pack, you should think about how Dean Martin used to do his TV show when he had it. He used to do stuff at the bar with his guests.
Well, that was a conversation that actually happened. Was we were talking about having a pre-show before we did a live stream at the bar, where it was just us kind of shooting the shit, and then we would go into our live streams. But that seems, as much as pretentious as we already come across, when you only have 13,000 subscribers, kind of like, well, that'd just be a real dick move to be like that pretentious, that low. So we should definitely do it, by the way.
Yes, 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 you should. The fuck is wrong with you, Pat? Why haven't you done it?
You're just gonna keg every time you film?
No, I wish. My wife works in beverage. We get free booze all the time. I think I should just get a keg ready to go.
Yes, and I will be there to drink it all.
Absolutely. You're gonna be there at VidCon, right, Baracus?
Yeah, I'm gonna put some money off to the side so I can actually get my ticket and all that shit.
Oh, you're gonna come in this time and not just drink with us at the bar?
I mean, at the very least, I should.
Baracus just came and got drunk with us for the afternoon. That was his move last year.
Yes, it was fucking fun. I met Failure when he was high off his fucking ass. I poisoned the well and got drunk with them. I met a drunk Tanuki. He was already hammered by the time he fucking showed up.
When is Tanuki not hammered?
Yeah, look, Tanuki got drunk with us the entire time. I will say he's a trooper. He's gotten drunk with us on live stream. He's got drunk with us on gaming streams. He got drunk with us the whole time we were there at VidCon. That guy can drink with everybody and be fun. Be good. But yeah, he's always drunk, by the way.
Yeah, well, I mean,
sounds like someone else I know.
Yeah,
I would be drunk as much as I could.
What?
Hold on, I got Failure. Just DM'd me.
Does he want to come in?
He said, "You guys." He was in the chat earlier. He said, "You passed up on a hell of a manager." Failure was our original manager. Then he took on Tonka and then just disappeared. So he said, I would have made you money while I slept. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Failure might be a little drunk.
He's
trying to pick fights with people like Brockus. He might be drinking. I'm just waiting for him to say something mean about Samaj.
He'll never say anything mean about Samaj.
Nobody says anything mean about Samaj. There's a lot of mean shit to say.
I'm sure someone will say something mean eventually, or they already have.
Anybody got some drama questions about? Ian actually posted this shit, and then everyone else posted it later. Was the girl that tattooed "fuck Trump" on her lip? Do y'all see that shit?
Yep. Yeah, I saw that.
Yes. I didn't see that. What the fuck is what?
Yeah, she put she put "fuck Trump" on underside of her lip. Yeah.
You do realize those aren't permanent, right?
Yeah, they're not super permanent. But don't ruin the argument. The argument is funnier to say.
In like 3 years, it'll go away.
Well, it's still permanent, temporarily permanent. It's fucked up.
Those two words don't go together.
Yeah, okay, it's temporary. It has a long term.
Permanent.
Has a long term effect, but it's long. But like the thing is, she went through a lot of pain. Like it really hurts to get your lip tattooed.
Yeah, no doubt.
And So for only a 3 month to a year, it could go up to 3 years. It really depends on your skin.
Mhm.
But to have fuck Trump, like he bothers you that much to have a hidden tattoo.
It's Trump derangement syndrome. And there was a really good reply that had thousands of retweets. And he's like, this guy had screenshotted one of her old tweets where I think she was crying over Trump's win. And she was like, oh, you're so obsessed about Trump that you would go back to my timeline and find a tweet from a year ago. And he's like, lady, you got a tattoo on your lip that says fuck Trump.
Yeah, who's obsessed? That's obsession, by the way.
It is obsession. It's unhealthy.
Ink under my skin, like just let it go. Look, if he's as horrible of a president as everyone is already amped for him to be, then in 4 years or 3 years now, he's out. Yeah. Just get over it.
Yeah.
If he really fucks up, he'll be impeached. And who gives a shit? Then your tattoo's even dumber.
These are the kinds of people who are going to make Trump win another election.
Oh my God, don't make that happen.
Yeah, they will. They will. I'm counting on it.
Like what most of us, as a Republican, as most of us felt with Trump was like, we were, the sick of the status quo kind of situation.
Yep.
If Trump can just disrupt, because he's such not quote unquote presidential material, which is what Hillary's whole campaign was, is he shouldn't be president because he doesn't act presidential. He's not. He's only outward smarmy. He's not hiding smarmy like I am. That the whole point was he's just not presidential material. If anything that he does, even if he's shit as a president overall, what he is going to do is disrupt the entire status quo and what things need to be done. And the next president's got to come in, has got to fix the fucking puzzle that has been left, and hopefully sort that shit the fuck out.
The fucking puzzle.
The ongoing problems that were already existing that Obama wasn't going to deal with, that whether or not Bush had anything to do with, whether Bush was just ignoring it and passed it. There's been a lot of passing the buck that's gone from year to year.
Mm-hmm.
And
like Trump, Afghanistan, for example.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pass the buck kind of situation that went down.
Obama's response to Afghanistan is to give $300 million to Pakistan every year, not really deal with the Taliban, ally with really bad people in order to oppose the Taliban. There's all those cases of the sexual assaults of children, right, that he ordered the DOD to basically ignore. And a lot of soldiers got killed because they wouldn't ignore these orders. They would actually report them, or they would, get into fights with the warlords and they get killed. And this is all stuff swept under the carpet. If it wasn't for like the press talking about it, we wouldn't know about it. So Trump's response is to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to stop giving money to Pakistan. No more $300 million. And I'm going to drop a fucking Moab on the Taliban. And guess what? It worked. It killed, like 500 plus terrorists in a mountain base that they knew were there all along, but they wouldn't do anything about it because, the optics of using a Moab on a mountain is so bad, right?
Look, whether you view that as good or bad, what I'm saying is that Trump is going to disrupt the direction of where it's going.
Yes.
And become they will have to fix what's going on. Period.
He's an accelerationist. It's like this sort of thing has to come to a head. It's what hardcore history might refer to as a historical arsonist. You need change.
Yes, sometimes burning down the forest is actually better for the forest.
Yes, exactly. Otherwise, it just gets too dense. It becomes a swamp.
Yeah, I hate. Don't say swamp. It'll trigger a lot of people.
It's very triggered.
Whether you like him or hate him, shit's changing one way or another, whether you like him or hate him. But within 4 years, 3 years, he's out. Get a new person.
Yeah.
If he didn't fuck it up that bad, then he's gonna get another fucking 4 years.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
Well, if Oprah runs against him, I'm pretty sure.
I vote Oprah. I'm done arguing now because I'm getting sassy stared. So I love you guys. I will talk to you on the flip side.
Bye, Pat.
All right, catch you later, Pat.
Bye.
God, that fucking guy's awful.
Stupid fucking Nazi hair and shit.
I had the hair first.
Damn it.
Yeah, I got it too. Look, same hairstyle.
Your sides are not shaved enough.
That's because I haven't had a haircut in like 2 weeks. So,
Otherwise, got the old man hair.
Yeah, I know.
Like you got
do you dye it gray?
No, I don't dye it gray. No, it is actually naturally gray.
There's a lot of stress there.
I've had it since I was like 12. You know, I mean, it would.
What happened?
I've had streaks, and
he saw some shit in the war, man.
Elementary school is fucking rough.
Yeah, it's metal as fuck.
I always thought you dyed it like that, but
no, I dye it sometimes. Right, sometimes I'll make it like I don't know, like silver-ish or whatever. But right now, it's not actually dyed. It's actually how it looks.
I don't bother. Everybody thinks I dye my hair, but it's too fucking expensive.
Wait, seriously? I thought it was dyed.
No.
You have nice hair. Nice color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's way too expensive to dye short hair.
Yeah,
my hair probably grows like an inch a month, so.
You know, funny thing is about I just lost my train of thought. It's something to do with hair.
Mind blowing that this is my natural hair color. Everything's all fucked up now.
Yeah.
Your worldview is ruined.
Yeah. Oh god, I forgot what I was gonna say.
God damn.
Man, does it seem to anyone else like Ian has a huge crush on Anon? Because it seems to me like Ian has a huge crush on Anon.
He just wants to crush her huge tits.
She'll be irresistible once you get.
Oh God!
Anon, you'll be irresistible once you get that melted cheese on them.
No, I said no.
Consent is not necessary.
No, so much. That would have been a good picture, but you had to go with the fucking sliced cheese.
I said no.
I didn't go with sliced cheese. I used the
melted
block.
cheese, you idiot.
That shit looked fucking processed.
It's just very orange.
Yeah. Hold on.
Next time, you need to go more Canadian. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella is
white cheese.
Just cover her titties in curds. And gravy.
Gravy. Oh yeah, that's true. Pure Canadian.
Okay, if you're gonna put a poutine on them, then it's okay.
There you go. You finally got fucking consent, Samaj.
Yep,
now
you have my permission to put a poutine there.
I've lost interest.
It's not rapey enough anymore. It's not fun now.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna say, and this is the weird train of thought thing, and it resumed. The train has gotten back to the station. I was gonna say that, you know, if you want to make your hair look nice like yours does, like you obviously use product, I use product. I noticed that if you don't use product, it looks dull, right? All you have to do is put some, I don't know, wax. I use wax, right? I use wax first.
Is terrible for your hair.
I know, but I use wax, and then afterwards I spray the what's the thing that you spray on your hair?
Hairspray.
Hairspray, yeah. Like there's a term for it. There's like a French term for it. I cannot remember what it is, but when you say hairspray, that's mousse. Is that mousse?
No,
I mean, I'm not talking about the foam.
Mousse is the foam.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the foam. I'm talking about just like the hairspray that you put on after. Yeah, okay. So it's hairspray. After you put it on, like it actually looks shiny, right? If you don't, it looks dull and it looks like you haven't washed it.
Maybe your hair's unhealthy.
No, it's everybody, man. I mean,
it looks shiny when you spray that shit on because that shit is glossy.
Yes,
you have
exactly. So you
get on your hair.
You should always use product. If you don't use product, you look like shit on a webcam. And this is advice I would give to what's her face? What's the saggy titted chick? The
Christy Winters.
not her. I'm talking about like the crazy one, Joy Sparkles. Yes.
Oh yes.
Doesn't wear a bra.
Yeah. Like Joy Sparkles needs to wear a bra first of all.
She also needs a lot more than just a little product. She
needs to cut off her hair. Her hair is like reaching her ass.
She doesn't look after her hair.
She needs to go full fucking Rose McGowan.
Oh,
It would look
Christ.
better. It would look better than what she has right now. I'm serious.
No,
Like,
no
she needs to cut
woman
her
should
hair.
have hair that short.
Brittany did.
I don't mind it, but seriously, just cut off your hair, get a nice haircut, use product every day, treat your hair well. It's part of who you are. It's how you present yourself. And if you're doing videos, for God's sakes, do it. Like, I mean, it's not hard. And use some makeup. It's not that hard.
use some makeup. I've done videos without makeup.
Yeah, you wear a fucking
You wear a mask.
Yeah, but you can see that I wear makeup.
True.
It still doesn't
we
fucking
can
matter. Oh, eye makeup.
have some fucking circles around your eyes. Good job.
Yeah, I know. It's just like what most women do.
Oh, big deal. Ooh. Now
You
to
might be
this
the mirror
picture.
for-
Now to this picture with Samaj.
Yeah,
The
see,
honey
it's
bar.
not processed cheese. It's just a wedge of very yellow cheese or orange.
I like how Bering is in it, and he's just like kind of confused, like, what the fuck is this shit?
He was very confused
Actually
about what a
checking out
poutine was.
Yeah.
But my question is why was Vamp pantsless in this? And suddenly there's melted cheese on her ass.
Yeah,
What?
neither of us consented to this.
Obviously, but seems like you have more of a problem than Vamp does. Vamp's just like, fuck it, whatever. I got cheese on my ass.
How am I going to get that off? I can't eat that from there.
She's just gonna make fucking Tonka eat it off.
Yeah, I mean, there you go. Cheese seems like a bad thing to do in the bedroom.
You need Bunty because he likes to eat ass.
Does he?
Yeah.
Has he confirmed this?
Yes, he has multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talks extensively about how he loves eating ass.
Well, that's very intrusive.
Next time we have Bunty on, remind me to bring that up, Samaj.
I'll try to remember.
We'll need to have the Bunty ass eating conversation at some point.
Is he good at it though? Do the women like it?
I'm sure they do.
I mean, that is the question. I mean,
it is the real question.
Anybody can stick their tongue in an asshole.
It's true.
But can you make her enjoy it?
Samaj, what's going on in this picture? It's obviously you and Schmeckel watching Bloodsports, but who the fuck got fucked up in this?
Oh, nothing. It was a stream we did a while back when we were talking about blood sports. I thought, well, okay, that's it. It's not. It's no one in particular.
Are blood sports the root of all evil? Did they cause school?
They cause school shootings? They cause people.
Right.
They cause people to buy AR-15s, and if you're listening to SPLC, they cause terrorism in the United States. Definitely.
Apparently so. I love how Schmeckel is just eating popcorn in this pic, but Samaj looks so concerned.
That seems about right. Samaj is the nice one.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, is he okay? Are you okay?
He's the Canadian by joke definition, and then there's Schmeckel, who's the Canadian by not very well known definition of we don't care. We don't give a shit.
One second, we got failure in the chat. You can always check out one of my streams with him where he talks about how he loves eating ass. But if you want to do sloppy seconds, that's okay. If anybody would like to go and check out Failure's stream about Bunty's ass eating, please do so. I'm not sure which of his channels it's on, but go check it out. But we'll do it better when we do it.
He's got a wrench. You can link to your channel.
Schmeckel, when are you gonna
drop the link.
When are you going to kumite with Failure and Antoine?
Well, we can set something up with either.
Whenever you're awake in the morning.
Oh yeah, mornings are a little tough, but like today was a specific exception. If they want to set something up for a Saturday, I can make it tough.
I think Failure needs to go and talk to Tonka. I'm pretty sure he was not fired from his producer job just yet.
He was very mad at the end.
We can definitely set something up. Preferably later in the day. Again, mornings are tough. I'm either hungover or I have my kid.
That's fine.
I love the one where Schmeckel's fingering the chat. Oh yeah, that one's great.
AP actually on his stream earlier today, he said he wanted to. He thinks he has to get back into the ring. He has to get back into the kumite. So I offered on Discord I'll be a warm-up match for AP. I don't give a fuck what stream it's on. So, AP, I'm calling you out, motherfucker.
Now you're bringing me to an awkward fucking position. Do I give my support and my confidence to the proper villains, minus Antoine, that piece of shit, or do I give it to Fright Supremacy? Who do I vouch for in this fight?
No,
do I go for AP and Ghastly, who have continuously proven themselves?
I'll be the heel.
Do I go for
AP and Ghastly, of course, man. Fright powers.
I don't know. There's Brockus and Zell. I think they might be a real threat.
Spook Kyle.
There's a possibility of that. There's a very good possibility of that.
We put Brockus and Zell up against AP and Ghastly.
People want to see Samash's screen.
Away the winner.
I will hail the blue whale even if I am going up against Ghastly and AP. I do not give a shit.
Who's that supposed to be? The one, about to swallow banana.
That was no one in particular. It was just that there was a large portion of it where Anon and I can't remember who else were giving blowjob lessons.
No, that one was just me by my
just you.
Yeah.
Well, that's why
there was someone else there because people were interested.
It was Zell. I was teaching him how to give blowjobs. I don't know how he didn't make it into the thumbnail, but yeah, he was there.
You're not supposed to use your hands.
Didn't make it into the thumbnail because his fucking little avatar there who looks faggy as shit.
You're not supposed to use your hands.
Thumbnail until he fills it. Fixes
yes, you're supposed to use your hands. Don't neglect the balls. God.
They got.
Well, you don't use your hands on the shaft. You don't use your hands on the shaft. That means you suck at blowjobs.
No, that means you have a gag reflex and you need to work on.
You should be able to do it with your mouth alone, but not all women have that capability. I'm willing to accept some hands for the purpose of my orgasm.
So yeah, that's why I have Anon here in the background, being the little teacher there with the chalkboard and everything.
I love that the model is androgynous, or a bald man, probably.
What or the other? I was like, I'll just draw a head.
Yeah, Trippy Poop says Day is Dead was there.
Wrong stream. That was just yesterday.
Oh. Yeah,
I already corrected him.
Yesterday was also a conversation about
yes, we had a long conversation
and how Anon has no place fucking teaching anybody how to give a blowjob because she does it wrong.
No, I don't. I don't do it wrong.
You gag on him.
No, I don't gag on him. I just don't swallow.
Swallow Anon?
No.
Then you do it wrong.
It makes me vomit. I can't help myself.
Anon gives most of a blowjob. Really great at giving most of a blowjob.
I have a perfectly acceptable
But all she does is give
and a
most
perfectly acceptable. You know what? Fuck you. I have a perfectly acceptable rack in vagina for jisms. It doesn't need to go in my face.
Well, and he's muted.
Yeah, I know.
Just because it doesn't need to go in your face and down your throat doesn't mean that's not proper etiquette.
I'm not going to judge you for being into vomit, but,
No, I'm not into vomit. I'm
yes,
into women who can do the fucking job properly.
Fuck you.
Hey, when was the last time you puked on my dick?
Wow.
Yeah, never. Yeah, never. Never once has she puked on my dick. Never once. Well, actually, there was the one time, but that was very quickly the end of the not with the misses, but there was the one time a chick puked on my dick, and yeah, that ended the blowjob really quick. But I also didn't continue the relationship because she couldn't give proper blowjobs.
Hey man, if you're that shallow, you're that shallow.
I was like 16, 17, and also I'd still do that today.
Well, Schmeckle, it is your look. It is your birthday. Magic can still happen.
Yeah, well, yeah, my woman knows how to swallow. The magic will happen. In fact, you want me to turn the camera off?
You don't need the camera off. It's not like you haven't done it with the camera on before.
Never while we were live, I think.
Oh, you lying sack!
Allegedly.
Don't fucking lie. Her head accidentally pops up once in a while.
Well,
You need to get better at hiding that shit.
I'm going for a smoke. Ian's in charge.
Oh, I see how it is. You leave him in charge. Oh.
Okay, what are we talking about here?
Blowjobs, apparently.
Well, after the blowjob, since he left, so we can't really have a conversation about blowjobs without him.
You're in charge.
Oh wow, I have no idea. Oh, did you see the Alex Jones thing? He said he's getting banned from YouTube tomorrow.
What?
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that Infowars is getting banned tomorrow. I mean, it's already at 2 strikes, and that's already been said. And he said he got contacted by Google, who informed him that his channel will be shut down tomorrow. So he created a backup channel.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and they're deleting all the 33,000 of his videos. Apparently, that's what he said.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know how
true
true
backed
it is.
up somewhere.
That's the thing. I don't know if they're backed up anywhere, right? But he did what he said. I don't know if it's 100% true or not. That's what he said that Google told him, and then I think BuzzFeed contacted Google, and someone at Google said no, they're not going to ban him. So that's a good question. Like maybe they were originally planning to ban him, and that's how that's why they reached out to him. But then after BuzzFeed contacted them, they changed their minds. This always happens. It happened with Sargon, after all, right? He was banned from his Google account, and then they reinstated it after a lot of people complained. So I think the same issue might be happening here. Like somebody might have decided to ban Alex Jones, and then because it got so much traction, 5,000 plus retweets, they might have just backed down on it. So now some people are claiming that Alex is lying, but why would he lie about this? I don't really see the purpose in making up a story about how YouTube is banning you when YouTube is in fact banning a lot of people. I know a lot of people who have been banned. I'm not even talking about alt-righters here. I'm talking about conservatives who've had their channels shut down. Multiple journalists have had their channels shut down because they are conservatives. So I don't.
Maybe he was hopping on that bandwagon and hoping to capitalize on that.
Maybe, but I really don't see it. Personally, I don't see it.
Doesn't he lie a lot though? Isn't that like his thing?
I wouldn't really call him a liar. It's more like he gets carried away.
Sensationalist. He's a sensationalist.
He's a sensationalist. Yeah, he gets carried away with a lot of stuff.
AKA he lies entertainingly.
Yeah, but I think I would need to see the email, to see whether he's actually lying or not.
Well, yeah, I mean,
it could have been a phone call. That's another thing. I mean, they could have just called him up,
You don't think Alex Jones records all his phone calls? Come on.
So if he has,
probably has wires all over his house, just
yeah. If he has evidence, I would like to see it, but I wouldn't put it past YouTube to want to ban him. They already gave him 2 strikes. He can't stream on YouTube anymore. That's a fact, and he loses out on a lot of views because of that.
Yeah, I'd need to see something from him.
Yeah.
Whenever I think about like the current times and how people have to record like conversation they have with strangers and reporters, I think back to the Nixon time, and they would always say that he kept recording like almost every conversation, saying that's some shady shit. And look at the modern days, like that's just keeping yourself safe.
Yeah.
Like
that's right.
Part of me used to think that was creepy back then. Like when I watch all those movies and everything. Nowadays, I'm like, he was ahead of his time.
It's the world we live in right now. Yeah, we have to keep documentation of everything. That's why I don't delete any emails. I don't record conversations. I think that's shitty. But if I do, I tell the other person, right? I'm like, okay, I'm going to record this for the purpose of posterity or whatever. Let's say it's like a contract agreement or something. But I always keep my emails. I don't delete any of my emails. There's really no point in it. And 30 years ago, we would be thinking, "Oh, this person keeps their mail. Oh, that's a bad thing, right? That's creepy or whatever because it's personal correspondence." But I don't think so. It really isn't.
Do you at least delete your junk mail?
Yeah, the junk just goes bye-bye.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
That's gonna come back to bite you in the ass. What junk mail? You don't get junk mail. You fucking liar.
Everything he's deleted has been incriminating, and he's hiding it under the guise of junk mail.
He's hiding it under the gay frogs.
You cannot trust him. Ian Miles Chong. Look at him underneath those glasses. Very, very shifty eyes.
You might think he's doing like everyone else. They're deleting all those Russian bride ads, but really he's just colluding with Russia during the elections.
Oh yeah, canoodling with Russia.
Ian supplies 90% of those Russian brides. Most of them are kidnapped at age 10 or younger.
Yeah, I'm an actual
He's
pimp.
a monster.
I'm an actual pimp.
Ian is the worst kind of... you ever been to Thailand? He's the one that made them ladyboys.
Yeah, chopped off all their nuts.
Well, it seems
no,
like Ian and I
they're
can have a
ladyboys.
conversation
They
after
keep
this.
the nuts. Shut up, Brockus.
Do they have nuts? I don't know.
Yeah, they have dicks and nuts still. That's
I thought
they're
they just full on just get rid of all their junk.
No. That's an actual trans person.
Castrati or whatever. Ladyboys are just like traps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
but,
very well versed in
The
trap.
more you know.
In Thailand, there are many of them all over. By the way, Samaj, we are being kind enough when we're sourcing for the porno. We're not looking at anybody from Thailand because of that. I do have your best interest in heart.
And I mean, we have to get him a woman with some breasts. Like,
Well, they have breasts, right? The
they're
ladyboys to
not
get surgery.
real. We gotta get him a woman with real breasts. Is that better?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think Pat had a good idea. We get some cam whores on here. We see if they got any connections
Why
in the
don't you
area.
get cam horse on here?
You know what's funny
I'm
about
fucking
that?
sorry, okay? Jesus.
Bunty actually, he does talk to several women who do cam shows and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He talks to the
Bunty here in Canada, Samaj.
I can't remember the name. That one of them recently did like an actual porno. She used to be like a Snapchat girl. You know, she's one of those streamer chicks / cam whore types, and then she just does full on porn.
Cam whoring is a gateway drug to pornography.
It
In
is.
some ways, yeah. And then pornography
It is,
is
yeah,
a
yeah.
gateway drug to cam whoring.
Many of the new porn stars that you see, you know, on who are actually in productions, like expensive productions, they used to be cam whores. They're all former cam whores, and you know, when they're not contracted, they just go back to cam whoring on MFC.
Yeah,
it's true.
Cam Soda and Pornhub actually work very closely together.
Yeah, they do.
So what we need to do is find Samaj a cam whore who hasn't made it yet. One who might make it someday, but not one who's made it, so her prices aren't too high.
You need someone intelligent who can speak, and many of them are just kind of.
We're getting them laid. We don't need nobody that can fucking speak. We'll get some cam whores on here, talk to them. It'll be entertaining. But as far as getting,
it's gonna be dull as fuck. Unless you ask them about their childhood. You ask them about their childhood, and it get interesting.
So why do you become a cam whore? No,
Hey, how many daddy issues can you hear about before you?
Yeah, have them talk about their daddy issues the whole time. We call it a daddy issues stream every Sunday.
That's just
episode 1.
This is sounding shady as fuck.
No, you want to know what's shady as fuck?
For the porno, Samaj, we will just find you some chick who's willing to take like $50 to be in a porno. Maybe a couple hundred. You know, we don't want you catching anything. But we'll figure it out. We'll sell it under the Cunt Stream label. I'll give you whatever people in porn videos usually make, the standard percentage. But mainly you'll be paid in the fact that you get to stick your dick in a real live woman.
Does she have to be alive?
Okay.
I think for us to be able to sell it and to classify it as legal porn, yes. I'm not sure.
She could have donated it to science.
Yeah, but is YouTube really classified as science? I think you need to be a medical professional.
Wait, no. They do like full-on pap smears on YouTube under educational things. Yeah, you could get away with it. There are fucking ways.
I know you can do it under art. You can do it under art. Yeah.
All you gotta do is warm it up a little bit.
Well, I know that if you look up anal bleaching, you can actually see a video of it on YouTube.
Oh, really? What the
Oh,
fuck?
now I'm gonna go look.
It's not as bad as you think it is. It's more like wax.
Oh, you put like a strip there, and then
yeah,
it just
you pay someone to do it, and then
yeah.
as an actual
Well, that must be the worst fucking job in the world, huh?
Wow, you aren't
That must
kidding.
that must be the worst job in the world. I mean, getting paid to bleach people's assholes.
What if you like looking at assholes?
Well, it's
Bunty certainly likes to eat ass. It might be his dream job.
But imagine the kind of people who would come through. I mean, they're not all
Porn stars.
Not all of them. I mean,
Not
many of them
all
are
of
going to
them,
be
but-
like 50-year-old women who want to spice things up in the bedroom with their 60-year-old husbands.
Well, okay, I just went on YouTube and put it in, and young girl.
And that's for YouTube. That's for YouTube, though. I mean, look at
Well,
the real
yeah.
people. The real people who did it are probably going to be like slightly overweight, in their 40s.
How do you know?
Spicing stuff in the bedroom.
Oh, laser hair removal on an asshole. That's great. Oh, we're getting into ass massages now.
Midnight in Exile is
There's an ass massage.
There is an ass massage.
The fuck?
people that'll pay to have their asshole
I
bleached.
bet you
are
could
probably
watch.
gonna
I bet you could
watch
watch
their-
men get prostate massages on YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's educational. There's just like I said, there's educational videos that are pap smears. So
Yeah.
you want to
we
get
found,
real up
we
close
found
and personal.
yoga on YouTube.
Imagine being one
There
of
are
the
many,
guys.
many naked yoga videos.
Yeah. Imagine being one of the guys in those medical videos. Like your doctor asks you after he gives you a prostate massage. He's like, "Hey man, you want to be in a YouTube video?" And you're like this dude who's completely out of touch with technology, and you're like, "Yeah, sure, whatever YouTube is."
Sure. Well, what the fuck is YouTube? Well, if
Yeah,
5
and
people will see it.
The next thing you know, 5 million people see it, and you're the face of prostate massages. It's terrific.
Why the hell not?
I gotta address something that Failure said in the chat, and it's cracking me the fuck up. He said, "Samaj, don't do it. Canadian hookers look like Liz Reptile."
No, failure. We're not getting him a hooker. Prostitution is
You gotta
illegal.
get it from Montreal. That's where-
Prostitution isn't
Some nice
illegal.
young lady.
Get a
We-
stripper from Montreal. They're apparently really
person.
hot, and like Playboy goes to Montreal to scout for women. Like the
Man.
Montreal women are really hot, apparently.
You know what? Fucking Schmeckel doesn't know what illegal and legal are. Prostitution is perfectly legal. It's purchasing it.
Yeah,
It's purchasing it that's against the law.
Where in Canada?
Yes, in Canada.
Yeah. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna find some lovely young lady who does not have a history of prostitution.
Wait,
'Cause,
so
that's how you get in.
All you gotta do is hire a hooker and then film it, and it's fine.
let me get
Yes,
this.
but then he gets aid.
Let me
So
get
we're
this
gonna
straight.
get him
So,
Wrap it up.
you
a
can
budding porn star.
Yes, you can sell it, but you can't buy it.
Wow.
They punish the Johns, but not the fucking prostitutes. It's
How
how
do
they
you
get.
even catch people?
Well, they'd go and take out fake ads for selling sex, which is legal, and then arrest the
Entrapment.
Johns.
Yeah, kind of borders.
It's entrapment. It's clearly
That seems
entrapment.
wrong.
Yes,
Yeah, that seems wrong. Yeah.
it's very wrong.
Yeah,
It's
The
fucked
guy just
up.
wants to have sex, like maybe he wants to pay for it. So fucking what?
I can see
exactly.
how it's not classified as entrapment. They just put the ads out there. You don't have the officer fucking pressuring or whatever.
That's not how entrapment works,
That's-
Schmeckel. God, he doesn't know anything about the law at all. You know
I-
what a
I-
trap is?
that's-
A trap is not visibly a trap.
Yeah, but just
When you
because
entrap
someone's a trap-
somebody, it is basically like you are masquerading a situation that is not going to get them in
And
trouble,
then
and then it gets them in trouble.
That's
Yeah.
the dictionary definition, not the legal definition. Entrapment is when an officer plays a role in convincing you to do a crime that you would not have otherwise done.
Couldn't
So-
he just write it up and
I'm
say that
a
you did
hot
that?
woman selling sex, therefore
Yeah,
get
could
arrested.
you-
That's
Yeah,
entrapment.
that's what cops do all the time, right? If they want to meet a quota, they just lie about it. They'll just fabricate a report and claim that, yeah, this man pressured me into having sex, even though it's probably not like how they describe it. And, arguing against it in court is going to be very difficult, and most people probably won't do it because they don't want to go to jail, so they plead down to like a misdemeanor or whatever, and, just pay a fine.
Mentistry in the chat. I have no idea if this is true, but he says that, or she says, there's no entrapment laws in Canada. I'm not positive whether or not we have those.
So you can just straight up do it.
Wait, I don't think that's.
You have to look it up. You have to look it up. Yeah, otherwise cops would be able to they just arrest anybody they don't like. I don't think that's probably not right.
I mean, it's Canada. I wouldn't be surprised, but
yeah, there are.
There are. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's a first world country. It's not fucking Nigeria.
But yeah,
I mean, we're kind of like Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you
see
can
the
feel
difference.
for a tweet, I guess.
But based on the actual legal definition of entrapment, I could see how they could get away with with the prostitution stings, because they're just putting the ads out there and collecting the people that answer them, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's none of that coercion, none of the convincing them to do the crime. They're just answering an ad.
Mm.
So hey,
they show up and they
random thing. I was just thinking of myself because I'm an egotist. I lost 20 pounds in the past month and a half.
That's fabulous. What did you do?
Congratulations.
I just went on a diet, and I exercise every day.
Too fucking lazy for that shit.
It's
I have
like
no time for your diet.
it's like 80% is the diet, 20% is the exercise. That's the ratio.
Yeah. Cutting
It's
out
really not
bread.
hard.
It's hard. It's so hard. I love bread.
It's not about cutting out bread per se. It's about not eating, 4 slices of bread when you can just eat 2.
Yeah, but I want the 4 slices of bread.
Yeah, it's about calories in, calories out. It's pretty easy.
I
It's
want
not that hard.
I want that second grilled cheese sandwich.
I know you do, but don't have it. And after a while, after your stomach shrinks, because it will shrink because it's not supposed to be fucking bloated, right? You don't feel a craving for 4 slices of bread anymore. You'll just be fine with 2.
You don't get as hungry. Actually, coffee really helps that because it makes you feel full.
And you should also hydrate, like drink at least 4 liters of water a day, and it will completely destroy your hunger.
Yeah, it really depends how big you are. 4 liters of water is a fucking lot.
It's a lot. Yeah.
We got Unknown Archive in the chat. He says Eddie Murphy got caught picking up a tranny in LA. Was he entrapped and was he gay?
Both.
I don't know if he was entrapped, but if he knew it was a tranny, he's a little gay.
Yeah, he's a little gay if he does
He's
that.
certainly not straight.
Yeah.
But to the weight loss thing, I have to say, you heard it here, folks, on the cunt stream. Ian Miles Chong will soon be a thought. Gonna turn into one of them hoes over there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ian. Keep losing that weight, making me look bad and shit.
Oh, and you should also take up smoking. It also helps.
I'm kind of trying to quit smoking.
Ian
said to smoke. I'm gonna start smoking again.
It speeds up your metabolism. It makes you not hungry. It gets rid of the appetite.
Well, yeah, it makes you ill.
It's fucking magical. It works.
It makes you ill. I quit smoking like years ago. 7 years ago? Yeah.
I'm Little Miss Anonymous, and I actually quit smoking.
Hey, fuck you. You want me to brag? I quit smoking cold turkey.
It's not hard to just stay off. It's mostly psychological. I know people are like, oh, but it's like physiological too. No, you can just stop.
No, that's not true. Nicotine is actually addictive. You do go through withdrawals.
But you can't stop though. Like all you have to do is put your mind to it.
Yeah,
it's like
but
if
you're not physical as well.
Withdrawals or nothing.
You'll get sick for like a few days.
You're gonna be
if
pissed
you're
off
not a
for
little
like a
bit,
week.
you suck it up. You sit through it, and it
really isn't that bad.
Sucks. Then
You're gonna be mad for a week.
I stopped smoking for a week, and it was just
you know what? No. Cigarette withdrawal, cocaine withdrawal.
That is real withdrawal. That requires
very similar, apparently, in terms of
what
ferocity, for lack of a better term.
It doesn't sound that bad, does it? I mean, it's not like heroin. Heroin is gonna, fucking kill you if you withdraw cold
That's
turkey.
not true.
Exactly.
My dad did that.
On the far end, you've got shit like heroin, where you can die from.
No,
you can die from it.
You don't die from withdrawals.
You can, yeah. Like
Really?
You
No.
yeah. You get
not what happens when you are puking quicker than you can hydrate yourself.
Yep, and then you die of dehydration, essentially.
Mm.
What happens when you pass out during the withdrawals and you happen to be on your back when you puke?
Yep.
Well, okay. So yeah, circumstantially, yes, you could, yes.
Yeah, which is what happens to a lot of heroin addicts. They withdraw, they run out of drugs. It's not like they want to withdraw, right? They just run out of drugs because they don't have the money to buy any, and then they fucking die in their sleep.
Wait,
When it comes to anything where you're not being racked with all those real serious physical symptoms, the
Unknown
withdrawal
Archive.
is something you basically have to suck up.
Yeah, you just
Unknown
suck it up.
Archive says he's gonna go and get a gray bong, put glasses on it, and call it Ian Miles Bong. That's awesome. Do it. Do it. Take a picture.
No, I would smoke an Ian Miles bong. Speaking of that, I'll be right back. Brockus is muted. He's in charge.
He can't actually be in charge, so he's in charge. Should we tell him when he comes back that he's in charge? I don't think
we
so.
should.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
That guy. Fuck that guy.
Not like you can do much of anything when you're in charge. I guess maybe lead the conversation.
Yeah, I mean, you can show porn. That's why he doesn't leave me in charge. That's how you get in trouble. I think he's left me in charge once. I was supposed to be a co-host. He's only ever left me in charge once.
That's okay. He puts me in charge of doing the intros all the time. I fucking hate it. That's why he makes me do it. Son of a bitch.
Well, you see, I don't like to do the intro either. I just fucking refuse. He tried to do it to me once, and it was dead air for the first 5 seconds. He wasn't very happy. You have to have some balls, Samaj. Just don't. Just say nothing.
Just say nothing.
Just say nothing. Let the dead air hang there.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
God damn.
Come on, you can do it.
No,
I believe in you. I believe in you.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm a Canadian. That means that's.
I'm a bad influence here. I am encouraging his other co-host to be as much of a dickhead as I am.
Samaj gets paid more than you. That's
I
why
do?
he does.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, well, I mean, Samaj gets all the money basically.
Well, I show up to almost every stream, and I do the thumbnail. So
hey, I showed up yesterday. That was pretty good for me. Usually, I only do the Saturday ones, so I had to make up for missing last Saturday.
Wasn't yesterday Saturday?
No, it's Saturday right now.
Oh.
Well, it depends on where you are. I don't know what time.
You're not in Australia, so it's not.
It's Sunday here.
Sunday.
It's Sunday here. Yeah.
Oh, is it after midnight? I get.
Yeah. It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
What's Sunday like?
Warm. Yeah.
That shit sucks.
Yes, it does.
Where are you
Nothing
again?
worse than warm.
I'm in Malaysia.
Malaysia, right?
Yeah. Google it up. I have faster internet than most Americans, I think.
I believe you. I dream of seeing the fast internet that is in the land of I think what was it, Japan? No, Korea. I think it was Korea that has the fastest. I can't remember. Like the internet would be fucking amazing.
Wait, is that why those fuckers are so good at fucking StarCraft?
Probably.
If I find out I'm playing against a Korean, I give up immediately. There's no way I can compete with one of them.
So, as you should. It's not okay to compete with non-whites.
Schmeckle said, not me.
Whoa.
It is not okay. If you compete with non-whites, you are a racist. You are taking opportunity from them. If you are able to defeat them, you should bow down and say, here, I could beat you, but I am going to graciously allow you with your skin of a different color from mine, a non-white color, if you will.
Yeah.
I will allow you to have this victory. Then you need to start speaking in tongues and shit and pretend that they're your god. And then you've become a proper ally, or at least like a level 1 ally.
Yeah.
According to that map I just posted, America has just slightly better internet than Canadians do.
Yeah, only slightly.
Only slightly.
Well, considering how often we have to cancel the
Depends
stream.
where the fuck you are. Where I am, we got shit internet. If it's raining or snowing,
You're fucking ruining our average. Pick up your shit.
yeah, we need to fix Ontario.
Yeah,
Yo, I'm gonna buy a
We
green
got
screen.
the fucking capital, but we can't get internet.
I'm gonna buy a green screen, I think.
That'd be a good idea.
That's how you get porn put behind you and dicks.
Yeah, like Elgato sells green screens. They also sell something called a cam link that lets me use my high-end camera as a webcam.
Ooh.
Yeah, so that's pretty nice. I mean, like, I don't like webcams because they make you look like shit, right?
Excuse me.
With a proper camera like the one I'm holding here, you get bokeh, which is not something you can get with a shitty webcam.
Man, I'm an HD.
HD's not good enough.
Yes,
HD's
it is.
No, it's not.
I'm never buying another camera. Shut up.
Like, look, this is a pretty sweet camera that I've owned for like a year, and I barely use it. I figure, hey, why not just turn it into a webcam? Easy.
I mean, I have this weird shit with this camera that I don't use.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, it's good. I can put my own backgrounds up. I can
How
put
the
a
hell
green
does it do
screen.
that?
Magic. See?
What camera are you using? Is it a C922 or a C920?
I don't fucking know.
It's a Logitech, right?
Yes. What is this?
Okay, everybody uses a Logitech.
Oh shit, I can't read it. I don't have my glasses on. I can't. Look, I just outed myself. I wear glasses. I can't fucking see.
Why don't you wear contacts? I mean,
because I don't like putting my finger in my eye.
Really isn't that hard.
You don't like putting anything anywhere and on. You won't take it up. You won't put your fucking finger in your eye.
Well, I got this fine.
You need to be more open to things, more accepting.
I've tried these things, okay?
Be more receptive, Anon.
It doesn't work like that. Is there, like, what kind of food do you not like?
Squid.
Eat it until you like it.
Not gonna happen.
Exactly.
I can't think of anything.
So you eat everything? What about bugs? Do you eat bugs?
I don't eat bugs.
Okay, eat shit until you like it.
Or eat bugs until you like it.
I don't think you need to eat shit until you like it. I don't think that's the same as like being able to like touch your eye.
I can touch my eye. It's just my eyesight's not bad enough to justify getting contacts, honestly.
Really? I mean, my eyesight isn't bad. Like, I'm not wearing contacts right now, but I wear contacts anyway.
Yeah, in construction, it's actually not a good idea to wear contacts. Like,
you work in construction? Okay,
I do. Yeah, it would just be. It's freaking pointless. I'm gonna get laser eye surgery one of these days, maybe.
You should. I mean, isn't it free like in Canada because of your insurance and all that shit?
It might be covered if your eyesight's bad enough. If your eyesight's bad enough,
I think eyesight's like dental. It depends on your job.
Yeah, you could, if you got a job that requires you having good eyesight, then I guess you could make that argument.
Yeah,
probably not, right?
Or if you have extended medical.
Yeah,
which I don't.
I think very few people have that.
Well, yeah, why would you bother? Most things are covered, and what isn't is manageable.
You had cunt cancer, and it was covered like to a degree.
No, it was all covered. The only thing that wasn't covered was the time I had to take off work.
Oh,
okay.
And they covered the whole thing.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, they covered that's why people were confused when I asked for money, right?
Yeah.
But it was because I was self-employed. I don't qualify for EI, so I wasn't going to get unemployment. So I was going to be pretty fucked because Master Anonymous had to take a week off of work to look after my crippled ass for a week.
I'm
bored.
Well, why did we
tell.
actually take a week off of that? Couldn't he have just left like a week's worth of rations by the side of your bed and like 2 or 3 buckets?
Okay. Well, not really. Not really. I couldn't walk. The surgery was like. Well, the surgery was in such a way that like I was like bedridden pretty much for the first week. Better couch.
Bedridden doesn't mean you need somebody there with you.
Yes, it
3
does.
buckets for puke.
Yeah, it does.
Yes, it
For
does. Oh my
other
God.
ways.
You're so fucking retarded. Oh shit.
I'm just saying he could have kept working if you'd been able to suck it up a little bit.
Fuck off! You get your vagina.
You get
peeled from the
cancer.
potato. Yeah, you get cancer. See how you like it.
I'm
how
sure me and cancer would get along just fine.
Yeah, probably. You already
Yeah.
are. You already are cancer.
I would sit there with my tumor and we'd be great friends.
Would you give your tumor a name?
Draw a face on it. Put some
Hey,
googly eyes.
this scenario with the brain tumor.
Well, see, that's what he'd try to fuck it.
You know goddamn well if I grew a tumor, I would find it sexy enough to try and stick a little bit of my dick into it.
Yeah, you definitely try to fuck it.
At least once or twice. Maybe 3 times. Depends on how it feels. You can't give up after the first time. Maybe you were just, maybe the chemistry
You're at the
wasn't there.
wrong angle. You got to try harder.
Exactly. Maybe you just you didn't figure it out quick enough the first time. You both got your different tastes.
Different tastes? Is it flavored?
I would assume so. If I ever grow a tumor, I'm assuming it's gonna have like a beer weed type flavor and
Wait,
aroma.
do you have a flavor?
I'm not sure. The missus is passed out, so I can't ask her. But I can tell you it's
shake
not.
Her. You've done it before. Just grab her by her hair. Shake her till she wakes up. This is an important question.
I can guarantee you it's not chewy, Anon.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you haven't had a vasectomy, so.
No, I have not. I still have my full genitals intact.
The genitals are all still there. Do you know how vasectomy works?
Every last part of my junk is still attached to me.
Everything is still attached. Do you know how
They just tie
vasectomy
it.
works?
They tie your tubes.
Yeah, I know how it works. They put the little cut. I like to imagine it as a bow.
Tied up. Yeah.
Well, no, there's a few different ways they can cauterize it so that the sperm can't get out.
Well, that's
which is-
horrifying. That's horrifying.
No, that's way better. It's actually
horrifying. That's horrifying.
it's way better than tying it.
That sounds horrifying.
I'm sure it's more effective, but that means they have to cauterize your testicles.
It's not more effective. It's actually just better. It hurts less. It hurts for less time.
It hurts? Oh,
yeah,
God.
of course it hurts.
Well,
They're
fuck that
cutting
then.
part of
They're your
it.
balls.
Yeah, do you understand
no,
which
thank
part
you.
of you the balls
No,
are?
thank you.
Do you want to know what hurts more? Having a kid.
I guess.
The male
Can't
doesn't
argue
have
there.
to do that.
No, yeah, you have to look after it.
Yeah, but that's not physically painful. And at the end of the day, the missus pumped out a kid. And my
I don't
balls
know
are
a single
still
dad
fully
who hasn't
intact.
taken a head to the balls from their fucking kid at some point.
I have
I
been
don't ever
hit
hear
by
guys-
many things in the balls because of my child.
There you go.
My kid once made the dog headbutt me in my. but it's still not as bad as having parts of my junk sliced up.
They don't cut it.
Cut, burnt, whatever the fuck they do.
It's worth it.
The parts I got are as intact as they were
it's so
when
worth
they
it.
first formed.
It's so worth it. It makes your go up. It makes the loads bigger. It makes the erections longer.
It makes
All
the load chewy. That's not a benefit.
Yeah, sure it is. So maybe some women like to chew their food when they eat it.
Oh, God.
I'm sure a lot of women like to chew their food. I doubt any women like to chew their cum.
That's sustaining.
This whole conversation got weird.
He
Yeah,
likes
really
to he
weird.
likes to rip on Master Anonymous. He's jealous. He's too much of a pussy to go get his vasectomy done.
I'm not
He
too
wants
much of a
other
pussy. I'm
kids.
just
What
not
the fuck?
getting
He
my
wants
genitals
kids.
cut.
You're
Yeah.
a pussy.
He wants more kids. He doesn't want to get.
Wait, do you want more kids?
I want a boy. Yeah, we've had this conversation.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're gonna keep trying.
why
to
would he
have
get a
boy, okay.
vasectomy?
Well,
why
yeah,
would he-
then you don't want to do that. No, that's just
No.
that's
Yeah, a vasectomy would not help me have a son.
probably not. Well, I mean, it could.
But beyond that, even once I got the fucking son, or if we give up because we had too many daughters, she can get her fucking tubes tied.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting nothing done down there.
Having a vasectomy isn't 100% foolproof. You
Yeah, it
can
is.
Still,
It is not.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
Nothing's
Through.
foolproof.
No, yeah, it is.
It's not 100%.
Yeah, it is. It's more effective than getting your tubes tied, and getting your tubes tied has a lot of complications.
I just noticed we have some little pussy bitch of a wizard in the chat. If he wants to come on, Samaj, do you? Samaj isn't here.
I can do it.
Brockus, do Samaj's thing.
All right.
No, Anon, don't do it for him. He needs to learn.
Fine, I'll let him learn. Throw him in the deep end.
Brockus, send the little wizard bitch a little link. That way he can come and pay us a visit. I've been waiting for a long time to finally speak with Magog.
He's been on the stream before.
Have you not spoken to him before?
No, I know Magog's been on here before. I mean, since I've had my issues with Magog.
Oh, you have issues with him now.
Are we going to have a
do?
kumite right here? Is that what's going to happen?
We are not going to have a goddamn kumite. The kumite is for
sports,
the morning.
blood. Yeah.
The kumite is for the morning and occasionally on Saturdays all day. We're just gonna have a regular fight.
Regular. Yeah. What were fights before the kumite?
Yeah, before the kumite, we just called it yelling at people. I remember back in the day, we didn't need to go on blood sports. We just had arguments.
The drunk people found that funny.
No, it's I love the blood sports. I love at least like
They're fun.
a couple of the people involved in the blood sports. All
the people involved in the blood sports.
I don't like the term itself.
Do you have a beef with Mr. Medicare? Is that what's going on?
Mr. Medicare is a little bitch who is afraid to come and face me.
Well, there you go. You called him out.
There you go.
You should have a kumite with him.
Clip for Mr. Medicare right there.
Hasn't he been here before too, Magog?
He's gonna yell ass rape. He's gonna
well,
yell
yeah, he
ass
has
rape,
to. Yeah. Come on. We're all waiting.
Do you think Magog?
Come on.
Surprise us all.
That's right.
There it is.
There you go. There we go.
We were all waiting on the edge of our seats. And
how's it going, you little wizard bitch?
Who the fuck are you? Oh, it's Ian. What's up, Ian?
Yo, what's up, Magog? How's it going?
I heard from a very reliable source that you went on to the drunken peasants and you were talking shit about my fucking artist.
Wait, what?
How could you?
Drunken peasants.
He had an audience of like 3,000-4,000 people, and he starts talking shit about Samaj's artwork.
Oh,
terrible!
How dare you?
That was a thing?
Are you mixing me up with TJ again?
You would never live up to the most pathetic of Morskarian artists.
Shut up, poor man Slash. I was saying hi to Ian.
to his fucking crimes.
Oh my god, you need just use the mute button. You know how it works.
No, don't mute him. Don't mute him.
Anon, don't tell the hoe what to do.
Why not?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Slash.
You really let yourself go.
Also,
I think you need a cocaine nose job before you can talk to me again.
Damn.
That's actually very hurtful. Please, somebody pull up a picture of current day Slash. He's a
bit of a mess.
He don't look like he used to.
Yeah. He's a bit of a mess these days.
Well, it's not like you're looking any better.
No.
You have those sad eyes like the rabbit inside your hat just died.
He got a little fat.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wait. Oh, little fat.
Yeah, he got a little fat. He's not obese.
He's got those weird fucking old people like jowls, though.
Well, that's gonna happen when you get old too.
Unless you work out.
By the time I get that old, I'll be dead.
That's true. Your lifestyle.
He put on weight. You know, he didn't really take care of himself.
He got
it looks
fat
like
and happy.
And it looks like he uses HGH, which is why he's got the little muscle thing going on, but it's not like actually, tone. Yeah. Yeah, he got fat.
Titties.
He got fat. He got really fat.
He's got breasts.
Yep, he does. There's man boobs.
Nice little breasts.
Man boobs. Oh my god. Look at the picture of like him like actually now, It's Oh, that's sad. That's really sad. Oh. Feel bad for him.
My god, what's going on?
We were treated with some of your artwork the other day. Apparently you did some work for the most pathetic of the proper villains, their leader Antoine.
I don't know who that is.
Nobody knows who that is because nobody gives a fuck.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't pay attention to people's names. Everybody is not important to me. You all look conquered in my eyes.
Hey! I resent that.
No, you resemble that.
No, I definitely resent that.
I don't even know who you are. You're Miss Anonymous. You literally wear a mask.
Yeah.
So you can't be all like, he doesn't know who I am. That's the point of wearing a mask.
Yeah. I can still throw things at you with the mask on,
Sure, go ahead and do that. It's going to come right through the portal. Sure, right. Go ahead, try it.
It probably would.
Yep, I would have seen that happen, you fucking pink-skulled face weirdo.
Pink skull? It's not pink!
It's a pretty princess skull, and you know it.
Pink.
It's purple. Okay.
It's a pretty princess skull.
I don't think that's purple. I think that's violet, and I just outed myself as a gay man. I'm sorry.
Shut it,
Violet is a shade of purple.
I was talking to the pretty princess skull chick.
I just want to be a goth princess. We've been over this.
I want Ian to say, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Not Asian enough. Disappointed.
Yeah, it's hard to say I'll be back in Japanese.
Have I made fun of everybody in the stream yet? Have I went through the whole list?
No, you haven't made fun of Samaj yet.
I haven't even heard him talk.
Nobody says things. This is why me and McGraw.
My only problem with Samaj.
Nobody talks
Nobody
shit about
nobody has a problem with Samaj because
I have a problem with Samaj. This is my only problem.
no.
With Samaj.
Fuck you.
This is my only problem with Samaj. He does this awesome artwork, and yet the avatar he uses on streams look like it was painted in MS Paint. Okay.
Yeah, you know his reason for that? Oh, I haven't changed my avatar in a while, so I'm gonna do a 5-year-old rendition of my avatar.
You want the reason for that? And McGog, you piece of shit. His brother died, and Samaj was like, I need a change.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, Schmeckle, Jesus.
Hey, I didn't bring that up. Schmeckle did. And second, all he said was
that was exactly what happened.
Like I haven't heard that insult before.
Then he changed.
Go back to kindergarten, you fucking heroin slash. I don't give a fuck.
He fucking failed kindergarten for sure.
I would make fun of you more if I didn't feel sorry for the fact that you're sitting on a meth couch.
I'm sitting in front of a couch. I won't say anything about its meth qualities. We got a secondhand.
He's got a real chair now.
Fucking bought his couch at Breaking Bad. Okay, I made fun of Samaj, and I made fun of Slash, and the Asian Terminator, and Pretty Princess Skull Chick. So the last one on the list is the
Zell.
What?
Oh, that was more insulting than what McGon could have said. Fuck you.
I mean, why didn't you just call him gay? It's close enough.
I would rather say gay than
Yeah, I'm gonna end it on a high note. Raucous.
Chop.
Gay.
Wait, is calling me a pretty princess actually supposed to be an insult?
I would assume.
Well, yeah,
so.
he's clearly saying it ironically.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
I can dig deeper if you'd like.
I'll do it.
Make her cry. I did it once. It was great.
Yeah, you made me cry by being nice to me.
I said terrible, mean things.
He was nice to me. Make fun of that. He was nice to me.
Samaj was there, and he can confirm we were both overly.
He was involved in the being nice to me and making me cry.
It was a terrible thing. We
You're a good softie.
They did this nice little video for me when I had cancer. It was very sweet.
Cancer and how we were hoping she would die from it.
Pay attention to so many people talking. I got Slash in one ear and Eyes Wide Shut in the other, and I can't fucking tell the difference between the two.
Mine was the much more accurate version of events.
No, you're a fucking liar. Everybody, I'm gonna go and get the video and link it in the chat. Don't make me do it.
It doesn't even exist anymore.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking do it now.
No, for the love of God.
I already deleted it. It doesn't exist.
You're hoping that you did.
Samaj and I were so cruel to you. And that bald guy we used to have. I had to take it down. We would have been struck off the internet.
You people's voices are like the voices in my head. Fucking annoying. I may be schizophrenic, but at least I have each other.
That's split personality. God, get your disorders right at least.
Wait, I would like to point out the bitching witch in the chat says, Kadunt Vishath. I'm very picky about who gets to see my tits. Actually, no one has seen them in quite a while. The bitching witch, bullshit. You are picky about who gets to see your tits. We've all seen your tits.
Hey, Magog. What? Tell them they suck. I already did. Well, tell them again. I'm not doing that, pal. You fucking tell them. I'm telling them. You shut up. I'm fucking your fucking ass. You fuck out. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's gold.
I just fucking outed you. Fuck you. Also, Poe is my favorite. Fight me.
I can't stand Poe.
Poe's my favorite.
I like the Magog character.
I haven't heard that one before, asshole.
Who the hell's Poe?
Oh, Poe's the greatest thing ever to happen to Magog.
God, you all should check out Midnight Dreary. A new episode just came out tonight.
I did. I already watched it.
Okay, yeah, I gotta check it out. Okay, yeah, I gotta check it out. I haven't watched these videos in a few months. Yeah.
Yeah, watch Magog.
Thanks,
Magog
Ian.
shit's great.
Sorry, I've been busy. I've been really busy. I haven't watched any videos.
You've been busy playing fucking serial killer video games, you freak. Let's get some more pepper for that salty fucking hair of yours.
Rosa D. Angry Unicorn says Schmeckle can zone in on tits even in between all those words.
Of course he can.
I'm not sure. I might just be proving her point by picking that comment out. But Rosa, what I can guarantee is I don't think Samaj has seen your titties yet. So if you're gonna bring up tits in the chat, put your money where your mouth is. It's @_Samaj_Z_.
All
won't say
titties
no.
must go to Smosh.
Yeah, everybody in the chat. I don't care if you got like nice, perky, beautiful lady titties or the saggiest of man titties. Send them along to Samaj. At the very least, he can use them as artistic inspiration. You never know when he's going to need
Hey,
to draw
everybody.
saggy man tits.
Hey, everybody. I'm Failure.
Apparently,
Holy shit! I thought it was Failure for a second.
I just wanted to say everybody go subscribe to Magog because he's like a wizard on YouTube.
That is impressive.
God damn, it is. It really is.
It's because I have him locked in my basement.
We got
all right. I feed
$2.
him tacos.
We got $2 from Joseph Kerwin. He says, I want to see a Magog versus Poe Kumite.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god, that'd be interesting.
Nobody wins that argument.
Yeah, that's like arguing with a brick fucking wall.
Shut up!
Because
Shut the fuck up!
the fucking Special Olympics.
Team Poe, definitely.
Team Magog.
Now, of course, we do have Big Master Anonymous in the chat. This is one of the few times I will allow the people with wrenches to go nuts.
Oh, you're so thirsty for his attention. It's really quite amusing.
Hey, you get to fuck him and I don't.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe there's a
I
little
love how
jealous.
upset you are about it.
I've always wanted to fuck a Nazi.
Fuck are you guys talking about?
Yeah, he's definitely not taking your dick, dude.
Oh, he will take the dick one day.
And he's definitely not giving you his. That's mine.
I know he's not giving me his. I don't take dick from Nazis.
I love when he said that he froze on screen, so it was just a shit-eating grin on his face.
I
know. Like it was just frozen, and you just hear his voice like a bad Japanese dub, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, Schmeckle, do that again, but saying, "Oh, it's Godzilla."
Oh, he's a Godzilla. Oh, it didn't fucking freeze. Way to work inconveniently, Google Hangouts. Google in general.
Why are you wearing a suit jacket and a t-shirt? Fucking
trash.
Hold on a second. Let me go get you a latte.
I had a choice between this or leather, and it's actually surprisingly warm here in Canada.
Yeah, I don't think that's a valid excuse. The real excuse is you're a butt muncher.
There could certainly be that. I'm not so into the ass to mouth. I'm certain it's fun to receive. I'm less certain it's fun to give. Apparently.
Well, it depends. If that's your kink, then you're really into it. Then you know it's not going to bother you very much.
You're protesting too much.
Don't knock it till you try it. I mean, what?
I will certainly try it, given some reason to try it.
She's got to be into it too, though. You know, like if she thinks it's gross, then good luck.
Just stick my tongue in an asshole.
Ian likes to eat fortune cookies out of girls' asses. I've heard that about him.
That sounds painful.
No, it isn't. They crush them with their ass cheeks, and it breaks apart, and he goes in and gets the fortune.
It also sounds very accurate.
With his lips, his sensual Asian lips. He finds the fortune, and then he pulls it out, and then he's like, haha, I'm not eating chicken tonight. This is the favorite fortune I ever got in a fortune cookie from your world. It said that wasn't chicken.
I'm dying.
Congratulations.
I'm dying.
Can I be done now? You guys can talk to my human avatar in your world. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Everybody, I'm going to.
I just want Poe. I don't want you.
I got wizard. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Shut up.
Why?
The bitching witch in the chat has a very good question. She says she has moonshine in the fridge. Should she drink the moonshine?
She should shine her moon.
She asked me. I'm gonna leave this up to you. We have a panel of 5 people here who aren't me. Does she drink it or does she not?
Obviously, yes.
Everybody's gonna say yes. It's a pointless fucking conversation piece. I don't.
Yeah, just do it, man.
Yeah.
We're just hoping she'll get inebriated enough to send everybody nudes.
Yeah. Send lewds.
Hey, Magog, when are you going to challenge Zell to the Kumite?
Hey, everybody! It's failure again. Nobody listen to Broncos. He's a moron.
Well, that may be true, but I mean, I still have some good ideas sometimes. Maybe I don't know how to read.
Shut up, Ruckus.
I'm leaving now. You guys can talk to my human avatar. I'm done. See you later.
Later.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
This is disappointing.
I can't do the voice tonight. I can't do it forever. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, that ought to kill you at some point.
I came on as Magog and insulted all of you, and now I'm done.
Yeah, especially at the end of the day, I mean, you've been out for a while. It's just your throat's gonna be fucking sore.
Yep. And
Does that mean you like everybody now?
Fuck no.
Good, you're consistent.
You guys actually think Magog's some sort of alternate personality?
Yeah.
He's just your unfiltered personality.
He's just me in a Halloween costume. That's all that is.
Yeah. He's like Boogie when you plays Francis.
I've been working on my failure impression though. You guys?
Oh, it's good.
It is.
It's really good.
I think I pissed him off the other night.
What did
I
you
was on the
say?
proper villains and he was on there, and he popped on and I was just like, and he wouldn't say anything. I don't know if his mic was off or something, and he came in and didn't say anything. So I leaned in real close. I was like, "Hey, everybody, how's it going? Hey, you guys."
No, I don't think he minds.
No, I was joking. I don't think anything pisses him off.
No, he's the chillest dude I know.
Yep, he's a bundle of chill. That fluffy bundle of
I
chill.
fucking love him, man. I fucking love the dude.
Yep. So it's been a while, Ian. How's it been, man?
Yo, yeah. It's been going, I've been streaming more often. Video games every day now.
Yeah, I stopped caring.
All right, guys, I gotta take off. I gotta go to work.
Later, Marcus. Good to see you again, man.
Later, guys. Take it easy, everybody.
Yeah. See ya.
Have a good one, Zell.
No, I keep seeing your streams, man. It's mostly gaming streams, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I like occasionally I'll talk about politics or something while on the stream, but it's usually just me playing the game and trying to focus on it.
Yeah, you fucking write politics, so do what you want with your streams.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it.
Because it's fucking tedious to just do politics all day long. Although I do enjoy talking about it, it's like it can't be 24/7. Occupies my mind space too much.
Yeah,
my head space. Yeah.
My main thing right now is school. Just too much fucking homework.
One second. The bitching witch says no nudes. I've become even more picky since starting the cunt stream titty war. The bitching witch. I'm sorry. No nudes is not a winning attitude.
Tits are get the fuck out.
That's the attitude of the loser.
Yeah, tits are get the fuck out.
That is the attitude of somebody who loses a titty war, not somebody who wins a titty war.
There's no such thing as what you're talking about.
What, titty war?
A titty war or winners of a titty war?
There are always winners. Everybody's a winner in a titty war.
Yep, that's true.
I don't know. Magog. Okay, Samaj, me, you, and Ian, titty war. Magog will be the judge.
No.
Yeah.
Does anybody win in this scenario, Magog?
Well, I was talking about titties, not man titties.
Yeah, not man titties. Man titties don't count. They're not titties anyway. Yeah.
There's a big difference between titties and man titties. Everybody knows when you say titties, you mean female titties. We don't even have to add the female to it. Okay, everybody knows that.
Christy Winters.
Man, we're not SJWs.
Christy Winters, fucking Mad Woman Muses, and Liz Reptile. Titty war. You're the judge, Magog. Does anybody win?
Yeah, titties are titties.
Jesus Christ!
I don't want to talk about.
We found somebody who makes me sadder than you do.
No.
There are times when you don't enjoy titties, but that doesn't mean you're a loser. You just didn't enjoy them that particular day, but it's easy to win back by seeing better titties the next day.
True.
Okay? Like it's an ebb and flow thing, all right? But nobody ever truly loses. I've never met anybody who was like, you know what, man? I'm fucking tired of titties.
No, I saw some tits today, and I just realized, I think they're the last titties I need to see for a while. I'm just gonna take a break.
But you ain't never gonna be like, I'm done with titties, motherfucker.
No, I don't think you're even gonna sit there and say you're done with titties for a little while. I mean, you do have a point with it. Tits are tits. If they're good tits, they're good tits.
Even if you have a bad tit day, eventually you're gonna be like, I need to see some titties. Nobody loses. You just take breaks.
Yeah,
true story. Okay? It's a true story.
You will never wake up and say, I don't want to see any titties today.
Yeah, my dying words on my deathbed. I'll be a 90-year-old man. I'm gonna be like, show me them titties. And then I'm gonna die.
Doc, I noticed you're kind of cute. Can I see titties before I die? If it's gonna be your last fucking line, why the fuck not at least try to see some titties?
Yep.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. Anyway, at this point, we're gonna wrap the fuck up.
Samaj, talk about.
I got plenty to talk about, but you guys fucking already been streaming, so
I did talk about it. I'm good.
Hey, you guys
I got me a new car. Did y'all see that?
No, I did not. What do you get?
I got a brand new 2018 Ford Fusion.
Oh wow, nice.
There you go.
Sweet.
Yes, charcoal with black rims. Fucking all the bells and whistles.
Oh, look at this. Fucking Magog working 3 jobs, going to school, and fucking buying new cars.
I ain't buying a new car. I traded in my 2013 Fusion for 2018. I mean, it was kind of just a trade up more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I already had a car payment. Might as well just keep having a car payment,
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. That thing's fucking beautiful. Jeez.
Yeah, I like brand new cars. They come with that smell, a new car smell. It
fucking
only
love
lasts for a few weeks, so I have to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you get some fast food and set it in your seat and you're driving home or something,
Then you're fucking done.
Yeah,
food.
Samaj, it's just occurred to me because she pointed it out. Kadant has offered to show cleavage on the country for super chats. Invite Kadant, even if we don't get super chats, you'll get after stream cleavage. And I know how much, buddy.
You know how much it's been a long time.
Is this why you joined the internet?
Almost a decade without sex is not something I can fathom.
Is this why you joined the internet?
No, when Samaj joined the internet, he never knew his artwork would someday bring him titties.
I'm not talking to Samaj. I don't, Samaj can draw his own titties if he goes without. I'm talking to you, motherfucker.
He says he doesn't jack off to his own drawings. No, I joined the internet.
That's a bullshit lie. I'm an artist. I know.
Right? I assumed that if you're just able to draw big, luscious titties, and you're the type of person that jacks off to cartoons, which we know Samaj is, I just assumed you'd jack off to the big, luscious titties you drew.
You gotta appreciate your art. I like to jerk off after I do a great piece of artwork, big old titties, and then I make other art with my jism.
Kind of art.
It's like a Jackson Pollock painting. I just, I lay a canvas on the floor and let it go. I dance and shit, let my balls dangle.
Oh, beautiful. Can you film it?
Gotta love those orgasms where you go bow-legged. It makes an interesting streak. What am I talking about on this fucking stream? Whatever. I literally I did an out of character stream last night for like 3 hours. I talked to myself. I had no guest on. I talked to my audience and basically talked to myself because there was nobody else there for like 3.5 hours. I didn't even realize it went by because I could just go off on fucking tangents.
See, I've been criticized for never doing streams like that. I don't want to sit there and talk to myself, and I certainly don't want to sit there and talk to my fucking audience.
Well, I mean, technically I was talking to my audience, but they could only hear me. I couldn't hear them. I could only read what they were typing. So it was very interesting to just talk out loud without anybody on the other end going, "Oh yeah, that's interesting," and then interjecting another point. It was pretty new to me. I've never done a full monologue for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, fun. I'm sure it's something I could do. I mean, I'm sure it's something any of us could do. But I've got no interest in sitting there and just fucking, monologuing or sitting there and just conversing with the fucking audience.
But these days, you got to do what you got to do. And sometimes my fans like to just hear from me. They don't want any interruptions. And that's cool, you know?
No,
and you got to do what you got to do because YouTube's being a fucking dick right now, you know?
That's somewhere we differ. I don't have Schmeckle fans. I have Cuntstream fans. These people are not here for me.
They're here for the guests you invite on, and I would say that's right on par with what I think of you.
Exactly, it's the way.
You're just.
I am not even the best host of my show.
That's definitely Samaj.
What happened?
And then I don't even come in second. I from the start I have barely run this shit.
Who comes in second?
The people do not show up here for me.
Who comes second?
So there's no
the girl.
Insist upon
sometimes not at all.
Me fucking speaking at them, not even with them.
Sex is a race, and I like to come first.
I mean, that shouldn't be that hard to do. What, 1-2 minutes?
Well, hell yeah, I'm like a dragster. You know, quarter-mile run, I'm done. 43 seconds, baby. Bro, turbocharged. Turbo.
Because women hate sex, so.
Yeah. Just because I'm done down there doesn't mean I'm done with my fingers. I got artist hands, baby.
That's a poor fucking substitute.
Bullshit. I can recharge my batteries while I do that shit. And you ain't never seen my artist fingers. Magic fingers, baby, magic fingers. I think I'm a wizard on YouTube. I want to show everybody my magic fingers.
Okay, well, let's see him. You got a camera?
No, I don't.
You fucking liar.
No, I mean, I do, but I'd have to fucking set it up on its tripod and then sit behind my fucking set because I don't have a regular webcam anymore.
Why the fuck not?
Because it's a piece of shit. It's like a 9-year-old Logitech. I ain't setting up all my gear and lights and shit just to be like, ooh, look at my fingers. You can watch my show. You see my fingers all the time in my show.
That's true. I'm gonna go with, poor substitute.
You got a show?
Yeah, I'm sorry that it's not the cunt stream.
I mean, I know you got that thing with the bird, but we don't really see your fingers when you do that.
This is a poor attempt to insult me, sir.
It's bad at everything.
You know damn well that I have a badass show on YouTube. You know,
you do have some pretty good videos. As far as your live show goes, I could take or leave side quest.
Well, you know, to each his own. To each his own. No one said you had to fucking click on it. That's the SJW's problem.
I still do click on it every time.
And dislike it and then leave, right?
I could take or leave it. I never dislike it. I even sometimes hit the little thumbs up button. But I think
but that's the thing too, and this is a good point. You know, I know that you're kind of joking and stuff, and that you love SideQuest, but when you do live shows, literally like every week or like even every day, like Tonga does and shit, not every show is going to be fucking perfect. You know, like you have to live with that because it's live. You know.
Yeah.
Except for what I do, everything I do is perfect.
Well, that's because you're a god.
Yes, worship me. But yeah, like all this shit happening on fucking YouTube and everything. I just started a BitChute, but I haven't spent much time on there. I don't know much about it, but you know, there's no alternatives. You know, what are we gonna do? right?
Right. We've got YouTube or we've got no audience. Those are the choices.
Yeah, it's either you've got YouTube or you're the cunt stream and have no audience. That's the.
Well, I mean, there are three options: YouTube, no audience, or
cunt stream
with both,
or cunt stream. Yeah, I'm joking. I'm joking.
But yeah, it's there are going to be a lot of things that rise up that are probably better systems than YouTube.
Eventually,
there's not going to be anything that's successful.
It's going to take a long time. What do you guys think of what's his name, the German guy starting the YouTube union thing? I was asked about that by my fans last night on the stream, and
I heard a little bit about that. I'm not sure.
It's basically a Facebook group for everybody to join and try to I don't know, come together, and then they'll use the Facebook to send out messages on when we should protest YouTube and not upload content to affect their bottom line. And it's they don't have a bottom line. They've never made money for Google. They've always been in the red. That's not why Google keeps them.
Yeah, Google does it for
social currency. It's fucking controlling the discourse on the internet. I mean, it's a powerhouse fucking website. They're not going to just get rid of it.
Yeah, Google doesn't need YouTube.
All of this boycotting shit.
Boycotting's not going to work.
They rarely accomplish anything. When they do accomplish something,
in this particular case, it won't work.
Accomplish.
Right.
Here's instead of a boycott, it should be a boycott. People should give money to other sites that'll compete with YouTube. It's not about boycotting YouTube.
Fucking BitChute. BitChute's good. Go to BitChute. Or
they
go to
need
Gab.
Competition. They need fucking competition.
Exactly. YouTube is always going to be around because everybody uses YouTube. NBC uses YouTube. CNN uses YouTube. They don't need small channels. Our channels, even PewDiePie, if you were to just go, YouTube would lose some money, but in the long run, they wouldn't lose much, right?
It comes down to supporting the next competition, not boycotting YouTube, because YouTube's not going anywhere. Even if everybody in the, I don't know what you want to call it, the counter fucking skeptic community, whatever you want to call it. If every one of us decided to boycott for a week,
it wouldn't matter.
They would still literally have 50 million people.
They would probably even be happier if everybody left. All these people left, because they would be able to advertise to their sponsors and say, hey, we don't have any alt-right people on our show. Right, so your ads, they're all only going to be served to liberals and to Democrats. So hey, have at it, and a lot of companies, I'm sure, would jump on that right away.
So I went over and followed the Facebook page. I'll pay attention to it and everything like that. I like where the guy's heart is, but I just personally don't see it doing anything.
Yeah.
People are too torn anyway. You ask creators to give up, to boycott YouTube, to give up hosting for a week, they lose all that money. I know plenty of creators ain't going to do that shit.
Crashed in the algorithm too.
Even if we're making the $0 that we make, I would look at this shit as, hey, no, I got a show that I planned that day. Sorry, can't boycott that day. Or no, I made a video this day.
Boycott has to
upload it.
A boycott has to last more than, for a boycott to be effective, it has to last more than a day. It's just fucking Earth Day, right? It's fucking Earth Day. Oh yeah, shut off your power for 1 hour a day. Who gives a fuck, man? That's retarded.
Yeah,
no one cares.
It also has to do with the numbers. In a regular union, the workers would go on strike when the corporation doesn't do what they want to do, and all work stops because all the employees and then the corporation tries to bring in some scabs to work while the strike's going on and all that stuff. But on a platform the size of YouTube with 60 million people using it, you would have to have millions of people just give up YouTube for a week.
Yeah.
Millions. You would have to have at least half. You're talking 30 million people to go, fuck YouTube, ain't using it for a whole fucking month or something.
Yep. That's not going to work.
That's when it would happen.
Exactly, because the regular person, they might, if they were to participate in this boycott, sure, they won't watch their streamer channels, but then they'll be browsing Twitter and they'll be like, oh, there's a new movie trailer. Where can I go see it? Oh, it's on YouTube. And then that's it. That's their
your average jerk offs around the world don't give a fuck. They're going to go and watch their music videos and their Jake Pauls and their makeup tutorials.
The normies ruin it for everybody.
You know, they're not going to give a fuck. They're not going to abandon YouTube for us because the fucking censorship or whatever free speech.
They don't even care, dude. Like they don't even fucking give a shit about like what was it, the Trans Pacific Partnership thing, or TPP. Nobody cared. It had to take Trump to shut it down. Nobody else gave a shit.
Right. So the only way to there's only two ways to combat YouTube. One, support your creators individually, support a new website and help them build to the size of YouTube that could potentially actually make an impact. And two, you would have to like red pill half of YouTube. Like that would work too. If suddenly there were like 10 million new creators on YouTube that did counterculture videos and political videos talking about gun rights and stuff like that, then YouTube would be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yep. You know, I had a friend of mine actually gave me a really good suggestion. He told me to pass it on. He said, you know, every creator on YouTube who's part of this counterculture, or even if they're, you know, people like gamer streamers who are having demonetization problems, what they need to do is to set up multiple accounts, you know, or just go to BitChute or one of these other websites, and then at the start and finish of every single one of their videos, put up one of those PSAs, so like the duck and cover ads in the 1950s. You know, they would show them before every movie or TV show. Do that, but with all your YouTube videos. So anytime a person goes to watch your video on YouTube, they're gonna see that, and it'll be like, oh, you can also view me on, you know, on BitChute. Support independent creators. I think a lot of people just go there because of that. And then they can at least, you know, YouTube won't be like the primary source anymore, because people can then view their stuff exclusively on the other websites. They can put out like exclusive content there too.
Right.
You motivate people to go there. If they're uploading, you know, like 100 out of 100 of their videos on both YouTube and say BitChute, you know, people are just going to stick to YouTube. What they need to do is to take like 20% of their stuff and put it on that different website,
right?
And that would be the best way to bring people in. So even though most
exclusive content to a new site, or you know, start your own website or whatever, but it also takes, you know, some, unfortunately it's where we're at, it also takes some involvement from the audience. If you got 4 quarters a month that you can give to your favorite YouTuber, give them 4 quarters. It just helps them stay in business and helps them fight this shit. I'm not, you know, saying that for just me, but for all creators,
everybody. You know? It doesn't matter if you support Sargon or if you support fucking Alex Jones. You know,
right?
You need to support independent creators
until all this finally flattens out. Now, you know, one of these days, maybe it all, you know, maybe there's a new platform that doesn't care about all the, you know, political discourse. As long as you're not breaking federal law, they don't care what you put on their thing, and they have ads and they have ad money coming in, and then maybe we can get back to where it was, but. If it doesn't, if you continually want to see all this wonderful content besides the cunt stream, just go and donate individually. You know?
Yeah.
I'm joking. Donate to the cunt stream too. Go donate. I was joking. I was joking.
How dare you?
It's definitely plausible.
While listening to that though, something did occur to me there. Samaj, have you set up Streamlabs or anything yet?
No.
Well, go and do that. It takes 5 minutes. You literally just sign into
it has an auto login
with your YouTube.
Yeah, it has an auto login for your YouTube, like it's already connected.
We'll start having Nightbot spam that out so that people can donate directly to you.
I will do that in the morning because I literally just woke up when you said my name. Sorry, it's like
that our cue to shut it down.
No,
just passing out on us now.
You guys do your thing. I good night.
Good night,
man.
All right, good night.
Have a good night, bro. Have a good one, man. So, but yeah, I think that's going to take a lot of fucking effort and stuff, but we can get there. But
yeah, it's doable.
I still think too that there's just going to have to be some change within the company of Google. Like they're gonna have to stop fucking hiring these fucking ideological retards.
They need to be sued, and they are being sued right now because I don't know if you read the Wall Street Journal recently. It was yesterday, I think, or day before. right? They put a fucking hiring freeze on white and Asian males, and they're only hiring minorities, and that's fucked up. And they fired the person suing them because that person raised a fuss with the executives.
Great.
That's a mess. Yep.
Yeah. I that's why as a joke, I wanted to start a YouTube platform called JihadiTube and just hire Muslims. But I was going to be like a cis white guy who was the CEO of the company, though, just to piss people off.
I think that's called Telegram. It's called Telegram.
What we need is more promotion too. Like, people need to start thinking outside the box with their videos, not just doing the normal content that everybody's used to seeing, but start actually creating new things that nobody's ever seen before. Like the blood sports thing is a fucking new phenomenon, and people are loving it. And we need to follow suit with all kinds of stuff. Like me personally, I'm starting a sitcom. But like, we need what we really need to help kick this off is a "In the Arms of the Angels" video. Where that sad song plays and all these YouTubers like on the street with cups out, and they're all just in the arms of the angels. For a penny a day, you can help a YouTuber. And fucking Monday Matt's back there shaking like he's on crack.
Do you know what people could do is they could use YouTube purely to promote another website and like upload trailers for their videos and say, if you want to watch this video, you're gonna have to go to whatever website they've actually uploaded the completed video to.
We need to satire the shit out of YouTube is what we need.
Yeah,
it's called the satire war. What we need to do is go so blatantly obvious satire for every single one of our videos and then put serious content on another platform like BitChute. That way every video that we upload to YouTube is just like, you know what I believe in? Diversity.
Yeah.
to the point of oppressing white males. They've been
all genders.
I'll be right back.
Anyway, we're gonna wrap up. I guess while Ian's gone, Anon, do Samaj's thing.
Oh God, we had the really gay one from Poisoning the Well here for a little while. Bering was here, Brockus was here, and everybody that's here now. I did just as good a job as him, right?
Basically, essentially.
Congratulations, you sent me into
right now we got
depression.
Good! Fucking kill yourself, Magog!
Well, we got Kadan. Well, we got that faggoty wizard Magog, Little Miss Anonymous, myself, and then quickly to answer a question from the chat. I did say @_Samaj said _send nudes. No, the bitching witch. I mean, yes, I do want nudes from Samaj, but what I meant was send nudes on Twitter to @_SamajZ_. He both needs and deserves them. We're fucking done, cunts. Tune in tomorrow for CNN.
Louder.
Ass rape!
There you go.
Nice.
There we are. Now